when I tell you she has embarrassed the black community? How could you? Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't believe this. Hey, how y'all doing? What's going on? How y'all feeling today? You know, we are back on that Diddy, and now they're talking about Young Miami. And shame on you, Young Miami. They are comparing you to Maxwell in the Jeffrey Epstein case, okay? You know, the Jeffrey guy, the horrible guy. That is what they're saying that Diddy is, and they're saying that Maxwell is getting compared to Young Miami. And Young Miami, let me tell you, she's a rapper, but she can't rap. How you a rapper but can't rap? And I knew something was up with your garbage self, okay? She has no talent. And they said Diddy was paying her all this money, $500,000 a month. I knew something was up with your garbage butt because I know he ain't hitting that because he don't like women, ho. Okay, he don't like girls. So he gave you that $500K so you can go and do his things. They said she was a recruiter. She's out here recruiting ninjas, okay? I guess her and that saucy man, Saucy Santana, recruiting some gay men or some boys, okay, for Diddy Entertainment. That's what I'm guessing. And that's why he was paying her that $500K. She is not that cute, okay? Argue with your daddy, honey. She ain't that damn fine. $500 a K, $500K. And y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all was, oh my God, yes. Y'all was so damn thirsty and happy that Young Miami, which is a hoe, she's always been a hoe, okay, got with a man with Diddy. Diddy ain't crap, but shit, y'all put him on a pedestal because he got money. Y'all so damn money hungry, okay? And your spirit is low. Your spirit don't got nothing in it. Honey, I am so through. And come to find out, Young Miami, you a whole mother out here. You a mother. You know she got kids by several different baby daddies, honey. Okay, this is such a goddamn embarrassment. How could you embarrass your people like that? You know you ain't had no business being in goddamn works with Diddy. You ain't had no business in the rap industry either, okay? Your ass need to go to apply to Walmart, okay? That's where you belong, at Walmart or somebody damn Popeyes, okay? But honey, they coming for your ass. They coming for her ass. Oh, yeah. So they are saying that Young Miami, she has this thing called the pink coquiana. That's what they call it. The pink coquiana. And she was taking it on different trips with her to meet up with Diddy. So sometimes Diddy, I guess, drug trafficker, that dude, Brandon Paul, that white dude that got locked up the other day, they said sometimes he would forget about the drugs. Now, I don't understand how Brandon Paul, how can you forget about the drugs? You got one thing to do is to get them damn drugs, okay? How you forget about that? Anyway, they say sometimes he forget. And they said, no worry. That's when Young Miami, she flies on a jet to Miami or wherever Daddy is to get him that damn pink coquiana. They said a coquiana is a mixture of that coquiana and ecstasy pills. I guess they done cooked or concocted some shit up. They call it tutushi or tishi or some shit like that. And that's what she specializes in. Her name is in the documents of the freaky trafficking case, okay? And honey, a lot of people are so disappointed in Young Miami. I'm not disappointed in Young Miami. I expect this from a hood rat bitch. She's a hood rat. What you expect? Ain't this shit what she rap about? She rap about doing illegal shit. She rap about being a slut. She rap about being a prostitute. They say she's a sex worker. And so what? Don't she rap about being a hoe and a prostitute? Don't they? Aren't they all prostitutes? Shit, I can't tell who's a prostitute and who not, because they all look alike. They all sound alike. They all dress alike. Okay, honey, I can't tell the difference, okay? So I want to know what y'all think about it. And my phone number's always up. Can we get some damn more likes? Okay. So I did a little video about this case, and I would love to show you guys. And I I want to see what you all have to do and say about this. So if you guys did not know, Young Miami, they coming for her. They comparing her to Maxwell. Okay, she was the go-to to get all the young boys and girls to party with Diddy. She would give them that pink cocaine. It's a cocktail. I guess it's a transformation drug that they use on people to get these young boys and girls knocked out so Diddy can have his way, because you know that's what he into. He likes to humiliate people while he's doing the do, or he likes to watch other people do it with other people. Yeah, he's into that real kinky, freaky shit, okay? So I guess Young Miami, she's down with it for a price. You know, she's a prostitute hoe. What else can you expect? Okay? I don't expect nothing less from Young Miami. Shit, I'm not shy. And they said that's why her rap partner, JT, she done distanced herself away from her. I don't mind. I don't blame her ass. So, honey, that is what people are on the outrage. And how she out here doing them drugs when you a whole mother out here. She be ashamed of herself. Honey, I guess she thought it was not going to hit the fan. I guess she thought we wasn't going to find out. Honey, it didn't hit. And they said she's so damn quiet. Why she so quiet now? Any other time she running that damn mouth to be on that talk show. And can we talk about the talk show that Diddy gave her? Okay, and she got all them damn awards that was not deserved. Can we get the damn awards back? Huh? Can we get that goddamn award back? Because that was not deserving. We all know that Diddy done got you them goddamn awards, okay? And is that how y'all want to win? You don't want to win fair and square. You want to cheat all the way to the top. Well, I guess when you Young Miami, with those looks and those talent, you got to do what the fuck you got to do. So in that sense, I don't blame her ass, okay? If I was told I was going to be a loser all my life and this was the only pathway for my success, shit, I might take a chance. Well, nah, would I take a penitentiary chance? I wouldn't take them damn chances. Hell no. You know, get your ass locked up for life. Nah, because she doing illegal shit. I take that back. I wouldn't take them goddamn chances. Listen, my freedom, and you know me, shit, I can't make it in no jail, honey. I'm too much of a princess. You know what I mean? I can't do it, all that stankiness, all that funkiness up in that jail, sharing my space with other people. I don't like to share my space, okay? Okay, the best space is my private space without you, or you. I like my private space. But Young Miami, I guess she don't give a damn. You know, anything for a cause. Her ass about to go to prison. And who gonna watch the kids? But honey, I don't expect nothing less for Young Miami. All she does is date thugs and criminals. So she doesn't have any higher morals of right and wrong. All she dates is criminal shit. She's a criminal herself. So let's play this little video I did earlier. Let's get these likes up.
Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot, your go-to channel for all the tea that's too hot to handle. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and don't you dare miss out on any of our gossip by hitting that bell for all the notifications.
Hear that?
Let's dive into today's juicy story. Now, if you're wondering what pink cocaine is, let me break it down for you. It's this wild combo of ecstasy and cocaine, also known around the streets as Tuesy or Tusi, and who's accused of ferrying this party favor straight to Diddy. Yep, Young Miami, straight on a private jet from Miami. The plot thickens with this lawsuit by Rodney Lil Rod Jones against Diddy, where all this tea was spilled. Imagine they were all gearing up for something in the Westival in Virginia, and Diddy's craving his Tushy fix. But oh, there's a hiccup, Brendan. The usual mule forgot it. No problem, though, because a quick call to Young Miami, and she's jet setting the solution right over. In recent developments that sound more like a thriller movie plot, Young Miami has been thrust into the spotlight, but for reasons far from flattering. Amidst a storm of legal drama encircling Diddy, she's been drawn into a narrative that parallels alarmingly with Ghislaine Maxwell's infamous role in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. This isn't just tabloid gossip, it's a narrative unfolding in real time with legal documents to back it up. Rodney Lil Rod Jones' recent lawsuit against Diddy drags Young Miami deeper into this quagmire, accusing her of being an active participant in a scheme that preyed on young individuals. The lawsuit paints a damning picture, likening her role to that of Ghislaine Maxwell in the chilling Epstein saga. As if the accusations weren't shocking enough, the reaction or lack thereof from Young Miami adds layers to this already dense plot. Once vocal on social media, her recent silence speaks volumes, especially as people bluntly compares her to Maxwell. The internet is ablaze with discussions, debates, and demands for accountability. Young Miami's past interactions, particularly her defensive stance regarding her relationship with Diddy, are now being scrutinized through a more sinister lens. This isn't just a story about celebrity drama, it's a revealing look into the dark underbelly of the entertainment world, where power dynamics and legal battles expose a reality far removed from the glitz and glamour. As we peel back the layers of this complex situation, one thing becomes clear: the implications are far reaching, not just for Diddy and Young Miami, but for the industry at large. The comparisons to Maxwell underscore the gravity of the accusations and the potential fallout from these legal entanglements. This story is evolving with more details emerging by the day.
Well, you heard that. You heard that here, honey. Honey, did y'all really think that Diddy liked Young Miami? Okay? If you think that, you're dumb as hell. And I could never take no advice from you. Okay? Diddy was not interested in damn Young Miami. First of all, she's not even high yellow, light-skinned in the mix. You know these black men with money, they like them some mixed bitches. They don't want no black asshole. Okay? No hood red asshole. Okay? You should have known something was up. Young Miami is not to his damn liking. Shit. She's a hood rat from the damn scums of Miami. Okay? He needed a desperate ass hood rat with no talent that ain't had nothing to lose. And clearly the bitch don't got nothing to lose, okay? Because like I said, she don't got no talent. She can't damn rap, okay? Honey, she just a filler in a goddamn rap group. That's all the hoe is, okay? That's it. They tried to make her do they tried to get her on a talk show. Bitch, I know bitch, I can talk when I want to talk, but this bitch can't talk. And she got a goddamn hosting an interview show. I can't stand you bitches out here. You know, y'all want to argue and criticize me for how I talk sometimes. But hell, half of these people out here on this internet, they can't talk worth a damn. And they got a whole bunch of people following their ass, but y'all want to criticize me? Fuck you, ho. Okay, so, honey, I knew they wasn't together. And he used her and hired her. She was a job. Well, she did say in one of her songs, she don't work job, she is a job. And the bitch was a job. She was a prostitute. But she's used to prostituting. Ain't she been tricking and hoeing all her life? Ain't that's what she paint in her rap music? So, honey, hey, she had a lick. But I guess the lick licked her. Who was the motherfucking lick? Was Diddy the lick or was Young Miami the lick? Young Miami, I think your ass was the lick. You know what I mean? You didn't play Diddy. If anything, I guess they had a mutual partnership. They both was in it for the money. She got her $500K a month. Do y'all remember when she was talking about how much she was getting from Diddy? She was bragging and shit. Bitch, I bet your ass ain't bragging now. And y'all should have known, anything that's too good to be true is usually too good to be true. Y'all thought she was doing something. $500K a month. And honey, let's not forget, she like all that piss. Honey, she ain't never liked piss and shit. Oh, honey, after she got with Diddy, they said Diddy done shit it on her ass, pissed on her ass. Do y'all remember that? Honey, I'm not lying. I don't got shit to lie about. Go look up Miami liking piss, okay? She like piss now. Okay, and I guess that's what you need for that $500K. I'm telling you, I guess he's doing her just like these men in Dubai. Y'all know Dubai, the holy place that y'all love to claim, Dubai, that's so better. Well, in Dubai, they got a shitty fetish, okay, where they like to do all this shitty on these women, okay? I don't know what they get off of it. I've never thought about shitting on a bitch. Bitch, that's too fucking funny, okay? I never thought about shitting on a bitch, okay? Honey, Even taking it in the ass, okay? Hell yeah, I take it in the motherfucking back though. I never thought about shit on that motherfucker. Okay, that's a sin. You don't shit on nobody. Okay, but honey, they into some shitty shit. I don't know if they got shit rituals going on in the bar. I guess they do. But honey, I'm sure Young Miami, she had all that shit because they say that's the type of freak he is. So I just don't know. I wouldn't let Diddy shit on me. Bitch, let me lay down so he can shit and piss on me. Oh no. I got too much pride. I like money, but I don't need it that bad. Okay, I can't sleep at night thinking about he squatting that goddamn hairy ass, bumpy ass booty. And I imagine Diddy ass probably looked like Netta's face. You know, Miss Netta, all them goddamn bumps. Bitch, they said her face, them bumps on her face matched that motherfucking ass. And I imagine that's what Diddy face looked like. I don't want to even see his ass naked. Okay, that's traumatizing. So I couldn't even do that because I couldn't live with myself. Just like Christian Keys. Christian Keys, when he's talking about Tyler Perry wanted to bust his ankles. Y'all remember that? Christian Keys. He said that Tyler Perry wanted to bust them ankles. And he said he thought about it. He thought about it. But then he had an epiphany. He looked in the mirror and he said, I couldn't live with myself. And honey, I can live with myself. That's a goddamn nightmare. I have to live with that and dream about that, have nightmares about that forever and never, never. I can't get that shit out my head, okay? So, no, I'm going to have to pass on that, okay? I'm going to have to pass. So, honey, it is just sad to see. Now, I'm looking in the comments and seeing what y'all say. That's right, not enough money in the world. Oh, no. Now get this goddamn likes up. I don't know why y'all keep on doing that. Can y'all please get the damn likes up? That's degrading yourself. What shit? They do it all the time. Shit. They come out here, they don't got no clothes on. Ain't that degrading? They come out here, they do all that cussing. They cussing each other out. Ain't that degrading? Shit. They stay degrading themselves. That ain't nothing for them to degrade themselves. Shit. Y'all act like it's something. And then y'all talk about, well, they lost their morals. The bitch never had none. They never had no morals or values. You know, we are all not I know I'm not raised like y'all. Bitch, it's a difference. I was raised up. Some of y'all was dragged up. Okay. So honey, a lot of y'all, some of y'all was not raised with values and morals. So ain't nobody losing shit. How can you lose values and morals if you never had it? Okay, that's a dummy. A lot of people, I'm looking here, they are comparing her with Cassie. They said, well, Cassie, she did all this shit and y'all let her through. Bitch, she not Cassie. Cassie, she is not white. I don't know what Cassie is. She's mixed. Bitch, you already know. Hello. The line is different from a black bitch than a mixed hoe, okay? If you mix, you know, society look at you different. Society gives you a pass. But if you're a black bitch, shit, they don't give a fuck about you, you hood ass rat hoe. We know that. But that is what people making the case. I don't see what the fuck the case was. Cassie and Young Miami was not the same. Cassie was a girlfriend that's been with him for years. And Young Miami, she was just a hood rat hoe that was hired as a prostitute. Cassie was not hired as no damn prostitute. Okay, and you know, the hood rat hoes, they up here, they mad because people are coming from Miami, and they say y'all trying to make Young Miami a villain. Bitch, she is a villain. She did this to herself. Why would she want to be with a man that she don't care about? She's a user. She wanted to use this man. She wanted to use him for his money. You're supposed to be with somebody because you care about somebody and you love somebody. But this was not a relationship. This was based on money. This was a job. Cassie, she was young. She was innocent. She ain't know no better. Cassie wasn't no hood red ass hoe like Young Miami. Young Miami, she grown as hell. The bitch hitting on 30. She know better and she got damn kids. Cassie didn't have no kids. So bitch, it is a difference. It's a whole difference between Cassie and Young Miami. Now you argue with your mama, argue with your dad if you want to. People gonna feel how they feel and they gonna drag Young Miami hood rat gutter butt ass, no talent. And that's what they gonna do. Shit. And I guess if Saucy Santana wants some, they gonna drag his big oompa toompa ass too. Okay? They gonna drag his ass too. Okay? Because they been saying that Diddy been wanting Saucy, honey. And considering that Diddy was trying to hit on Little Rod with his ugly ass, I mean, he's not ugly, but he ain't cute either. I don't know what the fuck you call Little Rod, you know. What is it? I don't even look at Little Rod any type of way, any type of, nothing way. But honey, if Diddy is attracted to him, Diddy's attracted to anybody. Shit, Diddy be attracted to fucking Miss Netta. Shit. Diddy would give it to Miss Netta on a sugar booger night, on a coquiana night. Shit. Him and Miss Netta would be throwing it back. Shit. Honey, woo, ooh, girl, Lori Harvey. Ain't you glad you missed this plane? Ooh, I bet Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey, is happy that Lori Harvey is not mixed up with Diddy, honey. Because I guess he was looking for Young Miami or Lori Harvey, whoever would get in the mix. And knowing Diddy reputation, Steve Harvey, I can't even see how you allow your stepdaughter get mixed up with this monster named Diddy. Ooh, Steve Harvey, I'm starting to look at you different, nigga. Okay? Ain't no damn way I'm going to get my daughter mixed up with this nigga that stay on them damn drugs. They said, oh, he's a drug head. He stay on them goddamn drugs. Ooh, wee. You can't live through life sober, and they say he's on that shit because he done so wrong. He got so many dead bodies piling up. And I guess the dead spirits is coming to visit Diddy at night, and he can't take that shit. That's why he be on them drugs and shit. And they said his sons, honey, he done fucked them kids up. All his kids he got, he done fucked their ass up because they said the boys are just like him. Especially the nigga that look like him. They say he just as freaky. During this whole time, we supposed to be praying and getting y'all self together. The dark-skinned dude that's Diddy's son, the one that look like him, because he got sons, but all them sons, not his biological sons, but they are still his sons. But the dark-skinned dude, he was out here on video tongue-kissing this girl, and she done posted recently. I'm like, why the hell would you want attention? Why would you want to do that, dummy? But just goes to show he's just as freaky. You know, this shit turned him on. And, you know, some people like this shit. They like the thrill, you know. Just like you got some men out here and some women, they like having sex out in public. They like to almost get caught. They like the thrill, you know. Have y'all ever had sex in public? Bitch, y'all asses gonna get arrested. First one, if you fucked around in public before. Shit, I ain't lie. Hell yeah, I did. Okay, in the movie theaters. Shit, okay, in the back row. Fuck you mean. Bitch, turn your bitch ass head around. Ain't nobody, okay, shit, we had them business back here. Turn your dumb ass around. You know, shit, it's a few places. On a football field? Shit. Anyway, this not about that. So let's continue on. We do got some callers. Now, I do got some rules for the callers out here. I can cuss. You can't, okay? No callers, please don't cuss on my line, okay? Don't you cuss on my line. Don't you say no nigga on my line. I can say nigga. I don't want nobody saying nigga but me. And don't tell me no goddamn YouTube videos. I don't want to hear about no YouTube channels. Now, if you got some information from another YouTube channel, I would prefer you to just say, hey, this is what I heard, word on the street, and just say what the hell you want to say. But don't you tell me such and such in this YouTube Keisha Wonka, and I don't want to hear no goddamn YouTuber names, okay? And I don't want you to tell me to go check anybody out, because I'm not. Don't direct me to no goddamn YouTuber, and don't be putting no goddamn YouTuber in my comment section, okay? Okay? I don't got no friends in this motherfucker, okay? So as long as we clear on that. So let's continue on. That's not fair. You know what, Judge Dreads? Life ain't fair, nigga. Life ain't fair. Life ain't fair. Deal with it. Life ain't been fair to me, and I'm dealing with it, so you deal with it. All right, so calling from 480, you're live on the air. What's your thoughts about this? How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good.
I want to say I am so glad that this stuff with Diddy is hitting headlines like all over the news. I am so glad.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Young Miami, I don't really like stuff like that. First of all, she an Aquarius. You know, Aquarius they real weird like that, and they real sexual too. But I was gonna say, do you think that Young Miami and JT have broken up, and do you think that JT has distanced herself from Young Miami?
Hell yeah, JT has to, because it's business. JT is a real artist. That's what you fail to believe, okay? Young Miami, she's not no real artist. She don't got no damn talent, okay? Young Miami was nothing but JT's lackey anyway. So she has to set herself apart from this mess. What does JT look like being connected with Young Miami and she's going down? So, honey, maybe she prayed. Maybe she got a praying grandmother, and that grandma told JT, look, get your ass away from that demon. That is Satan's daughter. Stay away from her ass. She on some shit. And so she had to distance herself, and she did it in the nick of time, because all this shit going down, and now she don't have to be associated. And I hope she just got all her paperwork, and she just continue to focus on her dreams and leave this hoe alone.
Right. So do you think a documentary is coming on Diddy?
Say what? Say that again?
Do you think a documentary is coming on Diddy?
Hell yeah, they do documentaries on everybody. They can't wait to do a documentary on Diddy. Now, is the documentary going to be honest? No, I don't think that documentary going to be fucking honest. I just think it's going to be whatever they want it to be. But we never going to find out the truth of what really went on. But I think it'll probably be an interesting tale depending on who do it.
Right.
Yeah, let me tell you, they done fucked up Biggie movie. You know, Biggie, he's supposed to be a legend. I didn't like his movie. They did it. They should have did that shit better. And you black people, y'all always doing shit cheap. Y'all don't care about y'all people. Y'all need to have, I would think y'all would want top quality when it comes to all of y'all documentaries. When it comes to Wendy Williams documentary, that shit look busted. I would think y'all like this Gucci. Y'all like high designers. Y'all love the best cars, the Benz. I would think for your legacy, your documentaries, so y'all people movies, you would want the best storyline, you know, real something good. You know who I do like? The Jacksons 5. When they did their show or their documentary, that movie, that 2-part, I think that shit was good. I like how they did Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5. Did you see that show? The movie or the TV show, whatever you want to call it. I think that was good. Did y'all see it? Press 1 if y'all think that documentary with Michael Jackson and Jackson 5 was good. Press 1 if you thought it was good. Press 7 if you didn't like it so much. I like that. All right, so let's continue on. Calling from 934. You're live on the air.
What's going on? I'm from Long Island, New York.
Hey, what's up, New York? You know, I always love me some New York, so I know you're going to be good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just saying, man, I think a lot of this shit, excuse my language, I think a lot of this stuff is coming from the fact that Diddy had beef with that liquor company. And ever since then, things started spiraling against him, man, because in America, liquor's like the mafia. So once he started beefing with them, it seemed like everything started happening with him.
You're right. And we know that. You know why? Cause Diddy didn't know his place. He forgot he's a nigga.
Yeah.
Okay? And where did
Yeah.
Diddy come
Yeah.
from? Diddy come from the slums. Honey, he don't got parents that's powerful. Okay? He just got there because they allowed his ass to get there. That's all.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
they gave it to you. Now they're going to take it away. And they're going to use this as an example to let all these niggas out here know, listen, none of y'all is too big. I can't sit y'all asses down. From the football players to the NFLs to anybody else, okay? Now, Michael Jordan, he did right. He shut the fuck up, didn't he?
Yeah,
Michael Jordan, he got his
definitely
money. He's not out here in the limelight. He got his white woman and his kids, honey, and he's living as a conservative, okay? They letting you know if you just act right, if you conduct yourself, they will allow you a pass and you can live peaceful. But when you on an acting ass like Diddy and you want to be so mouthy and you want to do this and do that and you think you one of the big guys like you born in this shit, we going to have to sit your ass down.
Exactly, and that's where I feel was the start of the whole thing. Now I know 50 Cent is also beefing with his liquor company, so I wonder if they got anything in store for him.
Well, I think hopefully 50 Cent gonna learn his lesson from Diddy and shut up. You know what I mean? Diddy, 50 Cent, he ain't no king. They gonna sit his ass down too. And hell, I think Diddy and 50 Cent, I think they're undercover lovers. Okay, I think they done fucked around in the past, and that's where they got all this energy from each other.
I think, not to cut you off, I think that I'm just realizing that the reason why I think 50 Cent dislikes Diddy is because of his baby mother, Delphine Joy. I don't know if you heard of her, but Diddy started messing with her. She just even got mentioned in one of the lawsuits that they got against Diddy as one of his mules or something like that. That was like trafficking drugs for him.
Yeah, well, that is a point. So you feel that the reason why 50 Cent is really hard on Diddy is because he was messing around with his girlfriend or his baby mama.
With his baby mother. And I think that's why 50 Cent, because if you go to his Instagram, his last 15 posts was about Diddy. I mean, like, I could see if you don't like him or whatever, but like kicking a black man when he's down and it's not guilty yet. All these is like all these right now is just like allegations, no arrests been made and stuff like that. And it's like he's like, to me, like he's trying to get him locked up and bring more attention to him, which I think is like kind of corny to me.
Well, I think you're right. And I think you got a case there, and I'm glad because I ain't see it like that. But now that you mention, they say 50 Cent, when he's in relationships, Vivica Fox said he's not a thug, y'all. She said he's a damn teddy bear. He's a teddy bear, and he loved to get his ass ate, okay?
Yes.
And that don't mean nothing, because you get the hardest of niggas, the thugs, they might like to get their ass ate, you know what I mean? I just wanted to put some sprinkle on that shit. I want to put some sprinkle on
exactly.
that
But listen,
shit.
I'm going to run. It's so good. I watch the YouTube all the time.
Hold on. I know your ass ain't leaving and shit. I still want to talk it up.
Okay.
Now, listen. Now, you did mention a point. I guess his ass, he said, when you talk that sprinkle, his ass got to be out. I guess that's his, he said, I'm not about to talk about this shit. Now, when you talked about, 50 Cent dogging out a black man while he's down, shit, all these black men, they ain't saying shit. Why the black men so quiet?
Yeah, nobody's defending Puff. They're not coming to his aid. Only Slim Thug is the only person that says something like he was like he don't know why everybody's trying to bring a black man down.
I think that was weak.
Only
Slim Thug, he could have went harder than that. I think that motherfucker was weak as hell. But yeah, and it just shows you that the black men they don't stand up for each other, and it is what it is. Cause he don't
And you know
have
what it
any
gets me too?
allegations, and it could be all rumor and speculation, especially with Little Rod, because he's a damn liar. He said that he saw videos of of what's his name, Stevie, and somebody else.
Stevie
Come to
J, but it
find
was a
out, it
porn
wasn't
star.
Stevie. It was a gay porn star. He just lying all over the place. He had that Motown Ethiopian girl, and then she contested, which her name is Drop. All they're doing is just gathering names, making headlines, and shit. I'm just gonna ride the wave. I'm just gonna gossip about it, be messy about it, and fuck it. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. Shit. Diddy ain't did shit to me, for me. Now, Diddy did shit for the niggas. You know what I mean? But I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Diddy.
Yeah.
Or that goddamn hood rat Miami. Okay, so I don't give a damn. And shit, it's my job to be messy and talk shit about them anyway. So, but the black community, you know, where they at?
Where they at? Like, where they at? For sure. You know what? It's crazy too. Is I noticed like not Young Miami. You know Angela? She used to be on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, the light-skinned, short little girl.
Yeah. So I was watching her TV show for the last 3 days, and it's like she's like one-sided with the situation. Like you even go back like after we get done talking, it just seems like how she's trying to tear Diddy down, and she even said something
I
today
understand
like
why.
Diddy.
Go ahead, I'm sorry, but I understand why. I understand why. Because I think, well, I don't know what the fuck she said. I can just imagine as a woman and hearing that Diddy did to Cassie. I'm sure a lot of women hate Diddy and men like Diddy because he's a reflection of abuse towards women. And that was my fight. But y'all don't even care about Cassie and women. Like the whole message of that, it's not getting received. Like I thought it was going to be a message to show people you don't hit on women or you don't misuse women. To me, I seen Cassie as a young girl. What she met and did when he was 19 years old. He really wanted to be with her. I think she wasted her damn best years with him because she was afraid of him and she thought he was going to do this because he done promised her all this shit. And I think he wasted her time and he took advantage of an innocent girl. That's how I see it. Okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. But Angela Lee was like, Diddy had months. He probably destroyed the hard drive, like stuff like that. Is like defamation of character. Like let's just say if he end up being innocent, then if I was Diddy, I would sue her for like just saying stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, but we already know he can't do shit. He can't sue nobody. It lets you know that you're weak. When you are out here and the white man wants you, you're done for. Ain't shit you can do about it. Ain't nothing Diddy can do about this shit. And his name will always be ruined. And even if he come innocent, his name, his legacy will always be ruined. He's going to go down in history as a loser. Okay? Stop fucking with these white men. Y'all ain't the same. Okay? And hell, and you want shit. They got power, and they got way more power and influence than Diddy, and they was playing chess with his ass, and shit. I don't think that Cassie, I don't think she could have did it on her own. I do think at higher powers, they decided to use those cards of him being abusive to women and this and that, and they used it against him as a power move. And I think he underestimated them, and he probably do you really think Diddy thought black people would be on his side? Do you really think that?
No, not at all.
Well,
I don't think that he thought so. I think that he knows that he's in this by himself.
Well, he know that now, but some people make that argument that Diddy thought that his black people was gonna ride for him.
I think the only person that'll ride for Diddy right now because he don't care about the whole cancel thing is Little Boosie. Because he could care less. Like he'll speak his mind. He'll say whether he don't think Diddy's guilty or stuff like that. But nobody.
You said Little who? Little who?
Little Boosie. You know, from New Orleans, Little Boosie. Little Boosie.
Oh yeah, Boosie. Well,
Yeah,
he can't
bougie.
talk too much. They'll cancel. They'll come for his ass too.
Well,
But
he just
I
said
don't think
everything
he
underneath the
has
book.
a lot of money. I don't know if he has a lot of businesses to really go after. I don't think people see, the white men don't see Boosie as a threat or he can really shake up the table. I do think that when it comes to Jay-Z and Diddy, these black men and Bill Cosby, they were trying to do too damn much. You know, they were trying to own stuff. And I think with the R. Kelly,
Yeah.
I think Tasha K just then took his ass down. Shit, that was a Tasha K move.
Yeah. Yeah. And she's still running around. Ain't that the one that was going through that with Cardi B, that she owes Cardi B money?
Hell yeah, she still running her damn mouth. That ain't gonna stop her. And they say she making so much money. Okay, honey, Tasha K, she broke down R. Kelly and she broke down Wendy Williams. Okay, she got those two
Yeah,
under her
she's
notch.
funny.
Hell yeah, she did that shit.
But you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is that so many people is praying that Jay-Z's next, which is like crazy, that they praying on his downfall.
Now, why you
And
think
I don't
that's
think
crazy?
Jay-Z
You
has
know
no-
how you know how niggas do. They don't want to see nobody happy. You know niggas are a crab in a bucket. Why are you so surprised? I expect it. I don't expect
Yeah.
nothing less.
Yeah, it's just crazy to me. And it's like, even like, I don't know if you know Jimmy Iovine. He's like the head honcho for Interscope Records. And he had caught a sexual case too or whatever. 50 Cent never mentioned that. I guess because that's his boss or something like that. But as soon as something happened with a black person, 50 Cent is quick to bring him down. Me personally, I never respected 50 Cent. I think he got one hot album in his life. I know he's doing the shows with Power, but I don't really respect a person like him. Like he's a gossiping type guy. He's always like trying to down like the next person. I don't really like him too much like that. You know, and it's like he's
hear
the
what
king
you're
of like
saying.
trying to bring his own people down.
And I think that you and a lot of people, y'all have so much expectations for y'all people. And I don't think that will ever happen. I don't think the black people will ever get along. I don't think the black people will always lift up each other. I think they will always tear each other down. And I don't expect nothing less. And I think 50 Cent, he is in competition with every black man. If the black man is
Yeah.
Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, Diddy, he is in competition. He loves to compete. So he's not going to compete with the white man because he don't see him as the equal. A white man is not 50 Cent equal. He sees them as the higher ups. But with a black nigga, he going to compete with you. Okay? He
He's
going
gonna
to compete with you.
him. Just like the dumb shit that he say all the time, that Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time. Like, come on. We all know that that's not true. He may put words together, but Eminem is definitely not the greatest rapper of all fucking time. That's disrespect on so many levels to the great artists that we had in our past and in our present, you know?
Yeah, but y'all ain't going to do nothing about it. Like, y'all don't have no backbone. Okay, you say that's so disrespectful, but niggas still gonna flock to 50 Cent. He can say disrespectful shit all day, and y'all still gonna flock to him. So what does it say about y'all?
I don't flock to him, though.
Well, you know I'm not talking about
And
you
I get
per
he-
se. I'm sorry, I'm not talking about
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm talking about for the most part.
Yeah, it's like people laugh at his Instagram, but I noticed a lot of rappers is not liking his posts and shit. But you know, there's a lot of people are scared because if you beef with 50 Cent, he'll take it to so many different levels that a lot of people is not prepared for because he got that time of he got so much free time on his hands to like come at people. And you just think to yourself like, ain't you a businessman? Ain't you an entrepreneur? Like,
He's
how you
a
got all this
bully.
time on your
He's a
hands
bully
just to be
like
petty?
Diddy. He's a bully
Yeah.
like the rest of them. He ain't no different. I mean, he's no different.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just like, it's just crazy, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't want people to think that I'm sitting here defending Diddy because if he did what he's being accused of, he deserved what he gets. But I'm just like a believer of you're innocent to proven guilty. They raided his house. There was no arrest made. He's still free. So like, what's really going on? You know, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna wait,
I
sit this
get
out
your
and see what happens.
fight. I get your fight. To me, your fight is like you know, if I have a family here and my family, my brother, they take his ass in and he's not guilty, I'm riding for my motherfucking brother. That's my motherfucking brother. I don't give a fuck. Okay, until he proven, I'm gonna ride for him. I'm gonna support him and loyal, especially if I don't have anything proof that he did it. It's all speculation and rumors. But that is somebody that I care for. You talking about a black community that don't give a fuck about their own, okay? They don't give a fuck.
Definitely
Shit.
don't care about their
All
own.
the
You're so right
fighting they
about
do
that. They don't
amongst
care
each
about
other,
their own.
they the number one that kill each other. Shit. Okay, everybody else hates you,
Yeah.
and your own kind hates you. So I don't expect nothing else. They
That's
don't
the worst.
see each other like brothers. When they go down to the store and they robbing niggas, do you think they say, "Oh my God, he's a black man. That's my brother. So maybe I shouldn't rob him." Oh, that's my sister. So I'm not gonna kill her. They don't give a damn about no color. They only care about color when it comes to police, or when it comes to another race, or when it comes to the immigrants. Other than that, they don't come together.
Yeah, exactly.
They only gonna come together when they got a different
Exactly.
group that is just so different than who they are. That's the only time. And that's some fake shit too.
It's real fake. It's real fake, and it's just like crazy because if you think about it, black people they bring attention to like a lot of cases or whatever. Like so, you know, like with the whole Bill Cosby thing, he didn't even get a chance like to prove his innocence because black people was tearing him down.
That's
You
what
know,
they
it's just
do.
like they
That's what-
they just tear, and it's like a trend. It's like okay, Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC, and then the higher ups came for him. Kanye West with the whole Jew situation, he went from worth $5 billion in one night to barely like $200 million. It's like they want us to be silent or things follow. With the whole Cassie situation, and you know, again, like I got a daughter, I got, you know, a mother, I got sisters and stuff like that. But with the Cassie situation, I just feel like, okay, you waited what, 20 years or whatever that you waited to say that this man did things to you, but you didn't go to the police and try to get him locked up criminally. It was you asked for money, you know. So like if he really did all that stuff to you, you wouldn't go to the police to try to get him locked up and jailed, but you'll just settle for money. Where's her integrity at?
Ain't nobody got no damn
That's why I
integrity.
feel like-
You know that shit. Anybody that's trying to get into Hollywood don't got no damn integrity. She was willing to do whatever she wanted to do for that damn Hollywood and for that money. You know that. We know that. But you know, people want to act dumb.
And then she got married. And then I guess the guy she was with ran out of money. Then she started like coming for Diddy. And then what's the crazy part that I was laughing about is she had the nerve to say that she's going on tour. You only got one song in your whole career. How you going on tour? Like, shit is just crazy.
Well, to me, I hear what you're saying, but shit, I don't blame her either. I think that Cassie, she's a follower. She is submissive to men. And I think Nick and whoever Nick got with, this is what I think went down. I think Diddy beefing with somebody in the white man, right? The white man is looking
Yep.
at the board, looking at the options he got on the board. And I know he hear, you know, motherfuckers always hearing rumors. We already know, I think they opened a case just like they did Trump with the women, you know, women victims. They can speak out and they can press charges no matter, they open the fucking window. And I think he used that card and said, well, shit, let me knock on Cassie door. Cassie, you need some money? We got a money grab. Shit. Okay?
Exactly.
This is what you got to do.
Exactly.
And Nick was like, bitch, we going down with it. Do it. We going to get this money. And shit, I think they followed her lead. They told her, this is what you got to do. This is what we going to push and blah, blah, blah. And I think it was a blessing for her. And shit, if I was in her shoes, I'd probably do the same thing. I want all that goddamn money. Hell yeah. Shit. Look, he run games on people all his life. So bitches, you know, they're going to run games on him too. So I think it's just part of the goddamn games they're in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, care not to hustle, but until it's like jail time and
But like you said, no matter what, even if he's innocent, his career is ruined forever. You know, it's like there's no coming back, like really, because people already, you know, like somebody could be found like not guilty. Like look at O.J. Simpson, he was found not guilty, but you know, white America still believes he did it. So a not guilty plea still doesn't change people's aspect of you. They're gonna believe what they want to believe, you know.
Right.
So like I agree with you 100% that his career is basically over with all these allegations, whether they're false or not false.
I think it's some good stuff about it too. I think that in the past, when I started coming up, your reputation was everything. You know, if somebody would
Yes.
say, "Oh, I got something on you, bitch," you'll go on your knees. You'll do it a fuck. I would do it a fuck, whatever. Okay, don't fucking ruin my fucking reputation, bitch. Don't put no shit out of here.
Yeah.
I would take motherfuckers would take your goddamn life if you put out a horrible rumor about them or anything. You know, but now we're at a different age where we don't give a fuck. It's like, oh, you say whatever you say about me, I don't give a fuck. Everybody got a mouth. Everybody running it. So I think they say we're going to push this nigga to the limit. Because Diddy, he had that era where who cares about what people say? You know, people going to say a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So I think they're trying to push it to the limit.
Yeah, they definitely try to push it.
They
try to
gonna
push
push
it
it to the
limit for
damn
sure.
limit. Okay? They pushing it to the limit. They gonna have all types of shit coming out. Which is gonna probably be lies and bogus. But shit, we gonna bite into it. We gonna
Yeah,
eat it up.
especially like what's the name?
We gonna eat
A
it
couple
up.
of guys came out and said that Diddy been harassing them for years, but now you just coming out. Like, come on, like, you know, it's just like crazy. Like everything is just piling up now all of a sudden. Like people
You
are just
know
coming
how
out the
niggas
woodwork
gonna
and
do.
stuff
They
like
gonna
that.
lie. They gonna lie. They
Yeah.
gonna say, yes, Diddy was trying to do me and he was trying to do this and he tried to put peanut butter on my pinky toe. Okay, he wanted to suck my pinky toes. And then that's gonna get headlines. Oh, he got a feet fetish. He wanted to suck peanut butter on the pinky toes. Okay?
You're right about that.
They just gonna say horrible shit, anything. I don't think it's gonna stop. I think the only thing that can save Diddy is if he partner up with Trump. If he partner up with Trump and Trump win the election, I think those type of men, Trump, Diddy, Cosby, they gonna turn this shit around and come for all you fucking victims. That's the only way I see it.
Yeah, they are. They are. Yeah, no, that's just crazy. I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, I don't know. This, not to change the topic, this election is just like crazy, man. I just wish we had two different candidates, you know, running.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't. So, you know, it's like we're kind of in a bad space and stuff. This guy is selling Bibles, playing with the Christians and stuff like that. He could really do no wrong and stuff like that.
Shit, the Christians
world,
love
to me,
him.
like,
That's
Trump's
who
still
gonna be
wrong.
voting for him, the Christians. So hell, if they gonna
Yeah, and
worship
then,
it,
you
they gonna
know-
worship him. Shit, and that lets you know how
Yeah,
they
yeah.
really are. That lets you know how their faith is really set up. You know. So if he's selling Bibles,
Exactly.
mm,
Yeah, he's selling Bibles for $60, and with Joe Biden, it's like, I don't know, he's getting old. I mean, you know, I got old people in my family too, so it's like I'm not coming down on old people, but at certain points, you know, you're not supposed to be doing like certain jobs and stuff like that. He really don't seem like he have like a perfect plan. So I'm not gonna say I'm gonna sit out this one, but I'm not happy about neither candidates at all. So
yes, no
I don't know. I'm
excitement
just
for
praying
you.
for
I'm
a better.
sorry.
Huh?
I say yes, no excitement for you. I'm sorry, but well, you know, Trump said we're going to war.
Yeah, he's going to war. But one thing about Trump is that he's to me, he's trying to be a dictator.
Well,
Which
he
is like, you know,
He
people
ain't
not
trying to do
understanding.
it. He is
Yeah,
doing
you
it.
know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He is doing
trying.
it.
Shit, that's what he is.
Yeah, yeah, he's above the law. I mean, in New York, we had a case against him. Whatever, he owed the New York like maybe like $450 million. He got found not guilty, and they dropped it to $175 a bond or whatever. So they dropped the bond for like $300 million on the last day. And I look at it like us normal people, we would never catch that break. You know, you got rappers like I think Fat Joe, and a couple other people, they did jail time for like, owing taxes. You think that they will ever be able to get out of that situation? Like Trump? No, like Trump,
No, well, they
he's
not.
held
They
to a
don't.
different standard. Yeah.
I think some of you guys don't realize everybody don't want equality. Some people get annoyed that they have to sit at the same table as your ass. They don't want to sit at the table with you, okay? They don't want everything to be equal. They want power structure, the way they did it back in the day. They want order. Do you know what order mean? Order
Yes.
mean that this group come first, then second, then third, then fourth, and fifth. They want order, okay?
Yes.
So they're going to
And they
bring
saying
order
we like
back.
the fifth or whatever.
Yeah, they got to bring the
Exactly.
hierarchy and the powers that be at the top. I mean, all the stuff that you guys are fighting Diddy for, Trump is that staple, that energy, that power, that above God, that I am the I am. I'm all the who's and all the I's, and I'm the alpha and the omega. I'm the beginning and finish, baby. And people like that energy. They are consumed with that,
They
and they
love
will
that energy.
worship that. And people are followers. Humans are, to me, naturally, they are followers, and they want that hard, masculine, beastie energy, and that's what Trump gives. He gives that bad boy, masculine, beastie, powerful, no nonsense energy, and they love it.
They love it for sure. Definitely in New York, they love it. So it's just like crazy, man. I guess we'll see what happens. But not to rush you off the line, I got to take time. But I'm so honored to be able to finally get to talk to you.
Same here. You gotta call back. You gotta call back. I love New York. All right.
I'm a call back. Just remember, my nickname is Dread, so I'm a call back. Remember that name, Dread from Long Island.
All right, Dreads. All right. So we're gonna let Dreads go. How y'all doing up in here? I'm up here talking to the peoples. Just talking. We're talking about this young Miami. You guys don't know. She got some pink cocaine. It's ecstasy mixed with cocaine. And she does a cocktail and she sent it to Diddy. They said that she is like the second drug traveler transporting drugs left to right. And I think it's a damn shame. She's a mother out here doing all this wicked shit. And do you guys remember when she was bragging about Diddy giving her $500,000 for allowance, and y'all thought they was in a relationship? I know that's what he was paying her all that money for, to do all this strange shit, okay? She was taking penitentiary chances, and that's why he had to give her so much money. It wasn't because he really liked her. Shit. He just needed a dummy. He needed a dummy to play. Don't y'all get that shit by now? And y'all was so happy for young Miami. Ooh, girl, you done hit the jackpot. And that lets y'all know y'all don't have no spiritual discernment, because if you have some spirit or high morals or values, you would be like, young Miami, go get yourself together. But then again, young Miami, she's not no prize. So shit, she did the best what she can get, and I guess the best she could do is to be Diddy's lackey. Okay. So let's go on to our next caller. 214. You're live on the air. 214.
Gigi.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, let us get started. First and foremost, the reason why Puff is a very easy target. The reason why he is a very easy target is because he's not married. It's because he's not married. And I know a lot of people, especially black men, may not see the importance and the significance of being a married man, especially when you are moving at this high level that you are. Puff has never been married. Puff was a $1 billion valuation. I think we all know that. Puff, I believe Forbes did list him as a billionaire at some point after the situation with Kanye. Think about it. Name a billionaire who has never been married.
Tyler Perry. What Tyler Perry, did he get married?
Well, Tyler Perry's Tyler Perry, and and he's also LGBT. But
Shout out to
a
the
man, Puff
LGBT.
is,
But did he get married? I don't know. I know he got a baby. Did Tyler never
but
got married?
keep in mind, Tyler Perry has been very, very public with a woman, an East African woman who is a model who also gave him a baby.
Yes.
So he's not married, but he has publicly been on red carpet, publicly been very vocal that he is in a relationship. Or at the very least, he has a home, a household. I bring this up because you put a target on your back when, as a man, when you are moving, not just billionaire, just high-level executives, Gigi. These companies I've worked for, I've had the opportunity to work with C-suite, so CEOs, CTOs, a CIO. All of these men are married, and the women, they're all married. When you move high level, one thing white men do understand, you are taken seriously when you have a wife. You are taken seriously. It is very difficult. You're not looked at as someone who can be trusted if you are not cuffed. You look too wild. And keep in mind, what marriage is seen as, especially Western civilization, almost as a way to civilize men in a good way. We live in society, men, argue, we built society. Well, these men have wives. And you made a very good point, you're never going to be equal. You're not the same as these white men. Well, these white men are married. These white men are married. A good example, remember what happened to Kobe when he was charged with that situation with the woman? Who was by his side, holding his hand the entire time? Vanessa.
Right.
When he went before, he had that conference. Vanessa was right there by his side, holding his hand, and she had that brand new purple diamond. What was that, 4 carats? Mm-hmm. And he bought her like a brand new Ferrari, automatic, not even standard. So he got her a car made just for her. And look at what Kobe did. Kobe continued. We all forgot. We all forgot what happened because Kobe always had the wife by his side. Another example that even though he was married, Michael Jackson did eventually get married. And who did he marry? Elvis's daughter. And remember when Michael got married? He got married around that time when those first accusations, those charges came about in 93, 94. He goes off, he gets married to Lisa Marie. These men understand, white men understand you have to be married. You have a target on your back. Another example, the best example of someone who would have been caught in trouble if he was not married is Will Smith. Look at, you can talk, there's always been talks and accusations about Will Smith, but at the end of the day, who's behind Will Smith is a 5'2" woman named Jada.
I love
Bad
her.
as all hell.
I love Jada.
Jada is the queen of Hollywood. Look at what what has Jada done? Will Smith would not be Will Smith without Jada. Period. When Will Smith brought Jada onto the Academy Awards red carpet, 1997, that man's career blew up. The smart move he made was to marry Tupac's widow. Period. And also, if I may share something with you that you may not know, Gigi, Independence Day, Will Smith's role was actually for Pac. A lot of people don't know that. Will Smith came in and he took that energy that was really for Pac, and he took his widow, and look at what happened with Will Smith. Will Smith is one of the most beloved men. He makes the movies and he has the wife. On top of that, let's talk about another person that we all know who is not black, is white, George Clooney. George Clooney was known to be the Hollywood bachelor, very well known. In the 90s, he made it clear, I'm never going to get married. He kept the bachelor life, but George Clooney had to settle down. You have to settle down. You cannot be the old man in the club. What did Chris Rock say? You're not old, but you're a little bit too old for the club. You've got to settle down. Puff does not understand that. He runs wild. He's messy. He's not settled. If he had just taken one of these women, whether it be Kim Porter, whether it be Cassie, Lopez, or even Miami, somebody, and settled down, this would be a very, very different conversation. On the flip side, if Will Smith had not settled down and married Jada, we would be having a very different conversation regarding him right now. You have to settle down. Heck, even Trump understands that. Even Trump gets that. Trump has gone from woman to woman to woman. Trump stays married. People have made comments to Trump that he's very elitist. Why do you only marry models? Why do you only date models? At the end of the day, Trump marries these women. He already had, he settled Melania down. He had the baby with Melania before they got married. But Trump still married Melania. And the Clintons were at the marriage, by the way, Bill and Hillary.
Got it.
Trump understands you have to get married. You will have a big target. You will have a big target if you do not settle down and stop running around these circles.
Got it.
Everybody
Okay.
does. One last thing, Jay-Z. Yeah. I do not believe Jay-Z is going to get in depth because, again, whatever Jay-Z did, when we think about all his problems or whatever he did wrong, that's late 90s. But what did happen, Jay-Z, Bonnie and Clyde 03, he married the baddest chick in the game, wearing my chain, and look at Beyonce. Beyonce legitimized Jay-Z. Nobody was going to fool with Jay-Z, Marcy Project. You got the most beloved pageant queen from Texas, coming from a very respected all-girls group, where the father built the group. Matthew Knowles is respected. Matthew Knowles is the one who did politics to ensure Beyonce got all those Grammys that year. Matthew Knowles knows what to do. Jigga Man got lucky with her. And from Beyonce, Jay-Z was able to open doors for himself with Warren Buffett. Do you know who Warren Buffett is? With Charlie Munger. Do you know who Charlie Munger is? The type of money Jay-Z is now with, that he's now entered. Okay. That's why I don't think he's going to be touched like that. I'll go ahead and drop you. The best, GG. Talk to you later.
Well, thank you so much. All right. So you heard what she said. She said, get your ass married, and that Diddy would not have to be going through all this stuff. I can see Diddy marrying Young Miami. Young Miami, she got, how many baby daddies she got? Because you guys know everybody is talking about Young Miami. If you guys are just coming up in here, let me tell you about this whole name, Young Miami. You see her on the screen, right? Next to Diddy. That is Young Miami, okay? And she is being compared to Maxwell. Do y'all see Jeffrey Einstein? So you guys know they said Maxwell, you know, she conducted the girls to Jeffrey. They are saying that Young Miami, she was not only conducting these girls, she was conducting minors. She was also providing the party favors, which were drugs, okay? That's what Little Rhodey said in his lawsuit, $30 million lawsuit. And people say Diddy ain't never married no woman. Why he ain't never married no woman? Did he not value marriage, or did he really want to be with a man? I don't know, okay? I don't know. Why did he have to involve Young Miami in this shenanigans? He could have just really left her out of this, but why did he want to drag her down with him? I guess, and that's what I thought. I said, well, Diddy, you know, why don't you get a girl? Because if I was Diddy, if I was a nigga like Diddy, I would not want to be with no celebrity. I would get with a girl that nobody knows, that's not out here tooting and tooting, you know. But I think he wanted Young Miami for a distraction, and they said that he wanted Young Miami fan base. But shit, what fan base? What fan base do Young Miami got? If he wanted a young fan base, why wouldn't he just date one of those white young girls, you know? or or date SASA. What's her name? SZA. I think she got a bigger fan base than Young Miami. Young Miami, she got a fan base, but shit, it ain't popping like that. Diddy would have been better off being with one of those TikTok girls or being one of those YouTuber girls or IG influencers. But Young Miami, girl, bye. Girl, bye. So I'm looking here, and everybody that are the new members, let me see you again. Where my new members at? I didn't get a chance to shout y'all out. We got some new members up in this mother sucker. Where my new members at? And if you have any questions about this Diddy case, if you have any opinions, feel free to call. I do see you 713. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. I'm just trying to take a break and talk to my people. Yeah, SAA got a fan base. What about J-Lo? That's what they trying to say. They trying to say that Diddy was putting hands on Jennifer Lopez. Jennifer Lopez, she tells a story about this man hitting on her, and people are saying it gotta be Diddy. Diddy is violent with women. And they say he got a very anger issue, you know. I don't and he probably do. I've never seen Diddy get angry. To me, when I look at Diddy, I just see an unattractive goofy ball, like a goofball or whatever. But, you know, I don't know who Diddy is because Diddy's probably never going to show his real side to the public. He always going to show off shows like Will Smith. I don't know how, but I think Will Smith, I guess from watching all those movies where Will Smith get angry, I'll be afraid of Will Smith start yelling at me. I can't see Will Smith yelling at me. Shit, I'm going to be scared. Okay. I'm going to be scared. Especially how Will Smith charged up on that oxus and hit the shit out that nigga. Ooh, girl. When I see Will Smith coming, I'm running. I'm not about to fuck around with Will Smith. I'm not. All right, so let's answer the phone calls. All right, calling from 713. You're live on the air. 713.
Hi, Gigi. Can you hear me clear?
Yeah, I can hear you. Talk to me.
Okay, first off, I want to say thank you for doing what you do, Gigi. Been a fan for a while, girl. Listening to you, knowing you since, well, been knowing about you since before you were Gigi. But I do want to dive right into the tea. First of all, the last caller, no, I don't agree with you. And please stop saying that. It has nothing to do with marriage, no marriage. That was probably the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Secondly, let me just say this to our folks of color, because I am a woman of color. I'm black. And I want to say we need to, as a community, stop using the race card for everything, because I've heard numerous people come up here and say, oh, they just want to tear another black man down. That's all they're doing. And now they're doing it to Jay-Z. What about the white man? First of all, really quick history lesson. Every single white mogul that was in the 1%, like Jay-Z and Diddy and Cosby and R. Kelly, they also went through the ring of fire. And we can start with Harvey Weinstein, which started this Me Too movement. And by the way, the same organizations that led that Me Too movement, they were the ones to call the Academy Awards, the Academy and the Grammys, and let them know we do not want Diddy there. Please do not have Diddy show up, because this was right after the Cassie lawsuit. So they were the same people that took Harvey down were involved with making sure Diddy went through the same ring of fire. It's not about color. Then y'all want to say, oh, well, what about Jay-Z? He didn't do anything. Y'all just want to take another black man down. First of all, think about what just happened with Jeffrey Epstein, because you brought up Jeffrey and Ghislaine Maxwell. Jeffrey Epstein recently just had those documents, defamation case documentation released to the public. Y'all might remember last month. And every single person connected to Jeffrey Epstein, whether they were black, white, celebrity, non-celebrity, they were exposed to having a connection with that predator. It doesn't mean they're guilty. It just means when you are pursuing a case against a potential predator who has done things for years and gotten away with it, we need to turn over every stone, including your acquaintances, your associates, and businessmen and women. Everybody's name was released, to the point where those celebrities had to speak out and say, wait a minute, hold up, I ain't no abuser. Yes, I do, Jeffrey, and I went to that island, but I ain't no abuser like he was. So with this Diddy situation and Jay-Z, Diddy is linked to many celebrities, plenty of celebrities, and allegedly has been doing this for years to young women and even men. So when Jay-Z's name is brought up, no, it's not Jay-Z's guilty. We're looking at Jay-Z because he's probably a predator like Diddy too. We're going to go after him. No, it's just Jay-Z being at the stature that he is and at his level of success. We're going to investigate because we've seen the videos, we've seen the pictures. Jay-Z was there a few times as well, and his name is mentioned in these documents. So I need for y'all as a community to stop making this seem like a black and white. Oh, it's because we're black. It's because we're black. No, but we do have a problem within our community where we constantly tear each other down without looking at the documentation and the facts. We do need to work on that. I'm not going to take that away and act like we're a perfect, community, because we do tend to do that. We like to be messy. We like to go after the drama. But I don't want people thinking that this is all happening to Diddy because he's this rich black man and they're trying to, he's a mogul, he's a leader to the black men. No, and what I'll say is anybody that feels that way after all this evidence has come out, if you think Diddy is, it's the white government coming after Diddy, then you need to look at yourself in the mirror and you also need to put yourself in those victim shoes. And
now, when you say evidence, do you mean allegations or what evidence? Because that's what they're looking for. They don't got no damn evidence. This is allegations.
I'm going to go ahead and
from Little Rod.
Okay, let me answer you.
And who is Little Rod?
Let me answer because you asked the question. Let me answer. And I have a talk show too, so we can sing together, but we can't talk together. So the answer to your question is yes, there is evidence. Lil Rod is Rodney Jones. Look it up. He's given the evidence. That's who's being silenced. He gave video, pictures, written, all the evidence, including, you brought up Young Miami. Young Miami is in 2 of those videos that Lil Rod, Rodney Jones, presented to the cops. So also the evidence, underage girls. Now, are they saying in these videos that they're underage? No, but you can look at the videos in that evidence and see that these clearly were preteen girls on that yacht and in Diddy's Miami mansion. So that's what I mean by evidence. And then you want me to go a little deeper with evidence? Let's talk about Cassie's evidence. Cassie's lawsuit, she presented evidence which was quickly erased off the internet. But those of you who remember, pictures and his security guard spoke out and said, look, I was there. I watched them beat the crap out of Cassie twice. One time I had to get in the back seat with her and put bandages and help fix her wounds. So that's evidence. It's not allegations. So once again, my opinion is Diddy's a predator. He's been a predator for years. It has nothing to do with black and white. And he's going to get the same thing that Jeffrey, Harvey Weinstein, Bill Cosby, and R. Kelly got. And if you guys don't agree with that, you think, no, this is all just about black and white, I feel sorry for you. But at the end of the day, predators deserve what they get. And Diddy is soon going to see that day. Okay? And that's all I have to say.
All right. Well, you heard that there. So what else y'all have to say about this? So I'm going to look here, and I played the video that I played earlier, and I'm just looking in the comments section. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. So, honey, Diddy, they say he is going down. He done lost revolt. He done gave it away. Joe Budden even talked about it. And I got videos from Luke. I don't know if you guys heard about it, but Luke Skywalker, he is speaking up. Do y'all know who Luke is? Luke is an artist. So I do have a video from him that I'm going to play. Let me know if you guys know who Luke is. So here it is. Let me put up. Hold on, give me a second.
Where's all his friends? All the people who sat there, ate off the man. Nobody is coming to his aid.
So Luke Skywalker, he's a legend in the hip-hop game. He says, where's Diddy fans? You don't got no friends, okay? Nobody is nobody friends. Ain't nobody gonna be there for nobody. And that's especially in the black community. If you're looking for friends amongst people you party with in the nigga world, they not gonna be there for you, okay? Y'all are off on your own. I wish I would have knew that shit. I know that. I'm not trusting the niggas. No. So Luke, you're right. Ain't nobody gonna be. None of his friends are going. Everybody is silent, and that's the same thing Joe Budden said. Joe Budden said that. What about all the A-listers? Why they not speaking up for Diddy? Why they not having his back? And that's a lot of things what people in the black community realize is, shit, they don't have each other back. They don't got his ass for nothing. He's not arrested, people say. But let's continue on and hear what Mr. Luke got to say.
Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? You're a big fan of my music. Thank you. I'm in the garage, actually, just cleaning shit up.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Y'all tell me how y'all feel about the Diddy situation. I don't like people piling on. The man going through something. Everybody how they did.
All right, so he don't like them piling on. So basically, everybody knows that Little Rod, to me, Little Rod is making a lot of shit up, too. Little Rod, he says shit about the Ethiopian girl. She had to contest to get her name out of here, and it's being messy. Little Rod, they don't give a fuck about who they target and who's in frame with it. They don't care about nobody, okay? And I feel like if it was really about bringing awareness from men hitting on women and doing something, I think they have more awareness and shit about it. But I do feel that it has a lot to do with the powers that be. And just like Candace Owens said, Candace Owens says Diddy is a fall guy and they're trying to get somebody else. And to me, it's all political motivated. This is a political year. They got to hire people in different positions to get the outcome they want. And that's just how I feel. I don't feel like it's all about justice and, oh my God, they're just getting all the predators. Honey, if y'all care so much about the damn predators, why do y'all keep letting these niggas out of jail? Why do y'all keep letting all these criminals get out on bond? Y'all don't give a fuck about no damn predators or no criminals, okay? I don't think y'all give a fuck. Because crime is at an all-time high. You keep on bailing their asses out, and they don't even do time. Y'all say the prisons are so overcrowded, y'all letting them out. Well, build more prisons. Build more prisons. But you ain't going to do that. So, where was I at? Well, okay, Luke. Luke got something else to say. So I want to play Luke. Go ahead, Luke.
He's going through some deep shit. And for people to be out there piling on the man, that's I don't wish that shit on nobody. It's obvious that he has some.
Bless says Rod had pictures and videos. I saw the videos, Bless. The videos that Rod had, he said it was Stevie J in the video. He's a liar. That was not Stevie J. That was a gay porn star that came out. When you do shit like that and it's supposed to be serious and you mess up and you purposely do people like that, I'm going to look at your ass funny. Little Rod said that he was doing this and he was you a grown-ass man. To me, you could have left any other time. And to me, Little Rod, to me, he plays games. Because at first, it came off like, okay, you got to do right about me with the music. Okay, then it turned into other stuff. Then it turned into other stuff. And then it turned all the video. Can we see the videos and audios? Just to put this shit out of here. Just put it out here. Expose them. Just expose them. I want to see the videos. Just put it on out of here. But I don't want to see no gay artists, no gay porn artists. That was embarrassing. That was so embarrassing.
Situations.
Had them ruined Stevie J name, had Stevie out here doing porn. And he wasn't even doing porn. And he don't care about he put that out there on that man, that Stevie. He didn't give a fuck, and nobody else give a fuck either. Let's go.
Happening. And people are out there and you got to deal with it. But I'm curious to ask y'all something, right? When the last time y'all seen any federal organization raid a house in the daytime? In the broad daylight. They normally come, when the feds come, they be like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Luke, the reason why they did him in the daytime because they showing that he is a punk, not a punk, but they emasculated him. They wanted to show their strength, and this is just going to be the beginning, just like they did Trump. And they're going to flex their power on anybody they can see, and that's why the Republicans or the conservatives, they said that same energy that you guys are using on Trump, it's going to come back and haunt you, because let's not get it confused. Everybody got these evil doers across the board, from the higher ups, from the lower ups. Shit, y'all, half of y'all niggas, all of y'all fucking evil. That's why we need more prisons to lock y'all up and just keep y'all there, okay? That's what I would say. Get more prisons and lock these motherfuckers up and keep their ass there, okay? I would say, get one of them actors, okay, and let's set everybody up, and whoever is messing with the little girls or whatever, lock their ass up. Let's get little girls, and we're going to give them money, and if they can get a nigga to come over that's over age, then lock their ass up. And then we just need to lock their ass up and lock their ass up and just be done with it. Okay, Carla donated $10, said the lives Diddy has ruined has caught up to him and he can't afford this karma. Yes, take his garbage ass out, Carla. Ooh, these niggas. The niggas. Ain't that sad? And he's a whole black father out here. And I guess y'all thought he was a good guy because he was a father, honey, but these nigga fathers, they're horrible too, you know? They're horrible just across the board. They all bad, and they all going down. And they said they have a witch hunt for every black billionaire man. They coming for all the black men. All the black men, they coming for your asses. Okay? You're doing too much. You're trying to take over too much. You can't do what everybody else do. They can hurt people, but nigga, you can't. You're doing too damn much. But Luke, he's a legend in the industry, so he got something to say, so I want to hear what he got to say.
When you sleep and shit. And then, don't they raid your house? And they have a search warrant and they have something, they want to lock you up? That's kind of interesting to me. You know, they all the guns and the tanks and shit for some cell phones.
It was for display. Candace Owens already talked about it. She said that they were not trying to find evidence, that they were trying to hide evidence. That's what Candace Owens said. Candace Owens said that is how this works. And y'all all know who Candace Owens is. She's highly respected. She's not my favorite person, and I'm not alliance with her. I'm just saying what she said now.
I know I'm from the hood. And I know, boy, back in the days, you were doing some wild shit, then you had to worry about them people coming at night, at early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? They come while your ass sleep, and then they come and get you. So they want to have a conversation with you. Even in the movies. Even in the fucking movies, they raid at night. Broad daylight, 12 o'clock in the daytime. I'm going through a lot of
Okay, somebody said the way I spoke on Cassie is wild. Well, what's so wild about it? Call in or comment right now. What do you think that I said about Cassie where I had it wrong? I want to know. Please call in and let me know what I said about Cassie, because I really want to know what you thought.
In this garage. See, I keep all the documents. All the documents. You never know when you need them, especially the release forms. See, the difference is, I used to. Let me just say this, right? If there was anybody hurt or anybody violated Anybody treated any type of way?
So it look like people are saying that Diddy thought he was bigger than the program. Nobody feels sorry for Diddy. Shit, they just want Diddy to be gone. I don't know if they want Diddy dead or you want him in jail. Which one? Do you want Diddy to die? Press 1 if you want Diddy to be put down. Press 5 if you want Diddy in jail. Press 1 if you want his ass to be put down and just end it. Okay? Which one you want? Okay? So we do have a caller. I take a caller. Calling from 678. You're live on the air. 678.
Hello, Gigi. So we talk again.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. I don't remember you, but you back again. I'm glad you called. I always like a good conversation.
Yeah, I'm back again.
Back again.
I have a lot to say, but yes, we always have good conversations, Gigi, but I have a lot to say. The first thing that I want to clear up, okay, Luke saying don't raids typically happen at night. He's actually incorrect about that. Raids typically happen between 6 a.m. and 8 p.m. And they normally prefer to do it during the day because, when they go in and raid, it's a safety issue. They don't know what they're going up against. So they typically try to do it when they can see, actually.
Well, that's a good point.
So they normally occur 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. So there are more raids happen during the day than at night. So that's the first thing. So them doing it when they did it, that's typical. It's the norm.
So Luke just need to shut up.
Yeah.
In other words.
Mm-hmm.
Tell it, caller. Tell it. Go ahead.
Yes, but he was actually wrong about that. Another thing too, I think with P. Diddy, the problem with him right now, he's being investigated for so many things simultaneously. So they're saying that it was probably, they went in the other day due to an ongoing investigation involving sex and human trafficking. And that may be true because they had Homeland Security, so that makes sense. But I think Diddy is being investigated for his possible involvement in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Keefe D, y'all forgot about Keefe D, who's over in Vegas locked up right now. His trial starts in November, and I think he's telling them everything he knows about P. Diddy's possible involvement. So I think they're forming a case over there. Then you have the lawsuits of the underage girls who are coming out saying that, he sexually assaulted them, when they were underage. And then you have the sex trafficking. So I think he's being investigated for so many different things. And here's how you know it's serious. P. Diddy used to throw the biggest and most lavish parties in the industry. When he was throwing his all-white parties, we all remember that, right? We've all heard about the all-white parties he used to throw. And weren't they on the 4th of July normally? And he would throw these big, lavish, all-white parties. All the celebrities would be there. If you were anybody, you were at those parties. And none of those people have come out and said, I don't believe these allegations. This is not who I think my friend is. I'm standing by my friend. Not one celebrity. And before you say Tyrese, that thing that Tyrese put out, Tyrese was careful with his words. Tyrese was just saying that we should wait and see, and that P. Diddy is still an icon. Now, and that P. Diddy's always been nice to him. Not one time in there did Tyrese say he didn't believe the allegations. Not one time in there did he think it was all bullshit and lies. Not one time. All these people used to be friends with this man, all of these celebrities, black, white, Hispanic, whatever, and not one friend has publicly gone on record and said, I'm standing by my friend, I don't believe these allegations. That's very telling by itself, isn't it?
Yeah, you speaking good. Keep talking.
Where's Mary J. Blige?
She over there
Where's
smoking
French
that
Montana?
smoke. She smoking that smoke. You know
Where's
Mary J.
French
Blige
Montana?
hitting that shit. French Montana.
Where's French Montana? Where's Jay-Z? Where's Naomi Campbell? I'm going to tell you what Naomi Campbell did do. The two people who removed all photos of him from their pages when he settled that lawsuit with Cassie, Naomi Campbell and Janet Jackson were first to do it. They did it immediately, right away, around the holidays. So, where are your friends, Diddy? Where are they? Even when Michael Jackson got accused of what he got accused of, he still had a lot of supporters. Elizabeth Taylor defended Michael Jackson from here to Timbuktu. Did she not?
You talking good. This your show now. I'm going to shut up.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Go ahead. This
Elizabeth
your show.
Taylor stood by her boy to the end. Did she not? Her old ass. Did she not?
Mm-hmm.
Where are your supporters, Diddy? Where are these friends, these famous millionaire, billionaire friends that you had at your lavish all-white parties? Where are they now? Where's Paris Hilton? Where's Mary J. Blige? Where's Jay-Z? Where's French Montana? Where's Michael Bivins? Where's Clive Davis? Where's Star Jones? Where's Oprah? Where's all these people at? Where are they now? Where's Ellen DeGeneres? No one is speaking on your behalf, Diddy? Not one? No one is saying that they don't believe this? Not one celebrity? Where's DJ Khaled now? Where's Rick Ross? Not a post, not a video, not a press conference. Nothing, not a radio interview. None of these people are supporting you. Where's Ray J? He used to chill at your house. Where's he? And this is another thing that I'm going to tell you that bothered me. When I saw his sons, his children, handcuffed in that yard, I know y'all saw that, right?
Yeah, I seen it.
When I saw his sons handcuffed in that yard, the first thing I said, where is their father? This is his mess as far as we know. Now, whether or not his grown sons were involved in this with him, we'll find that out later, believe me. If Homeland Security and the FBI are on it, we'll find that out. But when I saw that, I said, these are his sons. They're handcuffed. They were yanked out of there. And you know when they went in and raided, they went in with guns drawn. You know that's how a raid works, right? So when they got in that house, we didn't get to see it, but believe everyone that came out handcuffed, they had a gun in their face first. We all know how raids work, right? They had guns in their face first inside that home. And then they came out and they were handcuffed in that yard. And I said, where's their father? And then we find out their father was trying to board a fucking plane. And you knew that your black sons, and we all know that even when black men are dealing with the regular police, things can go wrong and get a little sketchy, right? One wrong move, right?
Uh-huh.
Imagine what could happen if one of his sons had went to reach for a cell phone and a federal agent thought it was a gun and blew their brains out, right?
Uh-huh.
You left your children. That's what you did. And that let me know a lot of things about P. Diddy. It let me know that he was a coward under pressure. He was selfish, and that he would even abandon his own sons to save himself. Think about it. And when people act like that in a situation like that, this is the same man that would kill himself before he spent time in prison. He would off himself first. He can't handle pressure. You
So
left your
a lot of
children.
people that
And
can
that was
give
a-
pressure, they can't handle pressure.
He can't handle pressure. When he left his kids, I said, oh, he can't handle pressure. His own children, nah, you can't handle pressure,
He
dog.
can give
You
it, but he can't take
And
it.
50 Cent said
Ain't
the
that
same
something?
thing when he made that post. 50 Cent talked about it when he made that post today.
What'd he say?
He said, fuck them kids. He took that scene from the movie with Mike Epps. You know that scene that said, man,
Yeah.
fuck them kids.
Yeah, let's not say
And
the
50
whole
Cent
word.
Is right.
Okay.
50 Cent is right. That's what he did. He said, fuck them kids. His
I
own
didn't
kids.
I just say we're not gonna say that F word? Please don't cuss, but go
Oh.
ahead. Shit,
He
I
said,
kept
F them
on trying to
kids.
give you
He
one.
said, F them kids.
F them kids.
said,
That's
F them
much
kids.
better. Much better.
This is the type of man he is, y'all. He's a coward. His sons were handcuffed due to the mess that he started. And he's trying to board a plane. That's crazy. And I'm going to tell you something else. They're saying that he may have allegedly recorded celebrities in the bedrooms of his homes without their knowledge with secret cameras.
Mm.
And let me tell you what might happen here. You saw what happened
Tell
to
it.
Epstein? You saw what happened to Epstein because we all knew that Epstein, he had proof, right? We all know that, right? Epstein had proof, didn't he? Well, when you're dealing with people who don't want to go down and they know you now may have proof. Diddy has proven that he's a coward. Anybody that'll leave your own children, you're going to do anything to save yourself. If your children are not enough to make you face the music, do you think he's going to give a fuck about it? Do you think he's going to give an F about anybody he recorded secretly? Diddy's a person that will save himself. He showed that this week. So the only way that people might be able to shut him up before he talks, what is normally the only way?
What, you gonna stitch his mouth?
I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up, how can I put this?
He end up gone? Well, he might leave on Easter. What if he leave on Easter? Because you know the spirits of the rebirth in the spiritual Christian realm, it happened on Easter. And they said that's rebirth, right?
When you say leave, do you mean missing? Or we're going to have a...
No, I'm talking about going 6 feet under. Going 6 feet under.
Yes. I wouldn't be surprised if he's found and they rule it a suicide. And we're all going to know that's not a suicide, right? Although I do think he would. He would off himself. But he wouldn't do that until he knows there's no way out, period. But before he does that, if he can snitch his way out, this man would snitch and go on the witness protection program for protection. But it won't even get that far. I don't think it would even get that far.
So why won't he do what
I mean?
Russell did and take his ass to Bali? Russell, he seemed like he doing the good, right? He's sitting there doing them videos in Bali.
Yeah.
What? Say what you gotta say.
But if with Russell, yeah, that's true. That is true. That's what Russell did. But think about it. If we heard tomorrow that Diddy was found, would we be shocked?
No. People be celebrating. They have a parade.
And people would be saying he got what he deserved. And they would rule it a suicide. And we all would be saying, what? That ain't no suicide.
Well, I don't know. I would say, shit, he might have did it. I don't know.
He could.
If they say it's a suicide, I'm gonna say okay, it's a suicide. I mean, I don't. Why would I say it's not? What do you think? You think the white man did it? Some people may think the white man did it. Candace would probably say, well, the higher ups did it to keep his mouth shut. I can see her doing that.
She would say that.
Yeah.
I can see her now. That the higher ups, he was about to talk to get out of it and probably try to spill the beans, and they were going to put him in witness protection. And whoever was in charge was rich and powerful and said, not on my watch. And they off him.
Maybe they see Puffy as just collateral. So if he does,
he's just collateral.
Yeah, I don't think nobody would care if he does go leave this earth. You know, okay, it's just another nigga.
As rich as he is, he's low hanging fruit. Diddy is just a former billionaire who's losing money by the day. He has way more money going out now than it's coming in. That's the first time he's probably gone through that in a long time. There's way more money going out from him than is coming in. Think about it. And so he's just a billionaire. Imagine how rich the people that are higher in this thing. If this is really a sex trafficking ring,
what can we just call it trafficking?
Trafficking.
For YouTube's sake, you know how it is. You know how it is.
Yeah,
Don't do me like that.
Exactly. I know how YouTube is. I know how YouTube.
Yeah, let's just say trafficking. I like
if
it. Trafficking.
Close to $1 billion, how rich are they? The people that we don't know are involved.
They rich.
How
shit.
rich are they?
You know it is. They're probably
Right.
born into money.
So
Diddy wasn't born into money. He just got, money. So that ain't nothing compared to
hard
that.
for it.
Yeah, and we black folks, we not used to money. We poor. Shit. All these new millionaires and billionaires, this is all new for us. And every billionaire, they never came from money. This is all new.
That's true. But let me ask you this.
Huh?
So when they raided his home, it was Monday, right? The 25th.
Yeah, that's Diddy. That's
his home,
death after life. Go ahead.
They raided there are 365 days in a year. And they could have raided that home any day. And they raided that home on March 25th, which coincidentally was the 27th anniversary of the release of Life After Death, the biggest selling album that ever came off Bad Boy Records. Am I wrong?
You ain't wrong. You always right. You always right, nigga.
How coincidental? They could have raided that home the next day, the day before, 3 days later. Look, a month later, a month before, 3 months, at 365 days of the year, and they raid his house on the 27th anniversary of the biggest selling album that P. Diddy has ever co-produced, that has ever come off his label.
So pretty much what you're saying is the higher ups, they playing games with his ass. They playing tic-tac-toe with his hoe. They playing tic-tac-toe with his ass.
Either that, or that's a sign from the universe. That's
Biggie.
A message
you
from
think
the
that's Biggie doing
to
it?
Diddy. That's Biggie. Because you know what? You did some snake
Biggie.
stuff. Either you ordered the hit on your own man. You did something. You were involved there.
These niggas always doing something, Carla. Look at what they did to Mahogany Jackson. Her own people did that to her. Look what they did to Shanquella Robinson. Her own people did that to her. So I do believe Diddy, his own people probably did that shit to him. And that's how niggas are. You know how black people are. They always gonna do your ass in. It's always gonna be the one closest to you. You know that shit. That's why you can't trust these niggas. Okay?
And you don't think Diddy, when he woke up that morning, he knows the anniversary of the release of that album. He knows it every year. He knows that every year like it's a birthday. March 25th. He knows when that comes around every year. He woke up that morning and thought about it, not knowing his house was going to get raided on the same day, later on that day. That was a message to you from Biggie. And he's thought about it. I think Diddy knows that the walls are closing in. The chickens have come home to roost. You have been getting away with stuff for 35 years. We can go as far back as the 1991 City College stampede in New York, where 9 people lost their lives. Diddy helped organize that. And allegedly, Diddy was told that that event had filled to capacity and it was becoming a safety hazard. And he told them to continue to sell the tickets as long as the people wanted to get in. You didn't care about those people. You didn't care about those people. So let's start at the 1991 City College stampede. 9 people died. And allegedly, it was because you didn't care. You were greedy. And it caused a safety issue. Let's go to the lady who was shot in the nightclub in New York in the incident where Sean took the fall for him and J-Lo was there with him. That lady just did a video last month. You saw that?
Yeah,
she was recounting that night.
Yeah, the higher ups is collecting all of them. The higher ups is knocking on all the victims of his doors, waking them up.
She said Diddy shot her. She said it that night, and she said it for the last 20 years.
So let me ask you something. So who you think waking this up? Do you think the people at the top above Diddy want Diddy gone? You know, like the gang, the mafia, right? And you know how sometimes your boss man wants you out of here? Or is it the ops of their ops that want them out of here?
I'm going to tell you what I think.
Who want them out?
It's a combination, but I think it's a combination. It's funny that Luke said something that I've been saying for the last 2 months. Remember when Diddy filed a lawsuit against the liquor company that owns Ciroc?
That's when it all started. That's when it all started,
they
say.
He filed a suit for racial discrimination.
See, he shouldn't have did that shit, now shouldn't he?
He should never have done that.
They not playing. They not doing it. What time? Can I say something? Don't y'all see what America doing? They erasing all that Black History shit. Okay, they not. You can't play them games no more. All that equality shit. You can't play them games no more. And they feel that if you try to say something with that race shit or that BML shit, they gonna come down 10 times on you fold because they trying to really erase that shit. They feel like y'all already did too much with George Floyd. Okay? So, honey, they gonna come back tenfold, and they all gonna work together. All them whiteys at the top, they all gonna work together to get rid of your black ass, just like they did Cosby. They all gonna work together. Okay? They all on one accord to get your ass out of here. Okay.
And when he did that, and you exactly right. When he did that, and I'm glad Luke brought that up because I've been saying that for the last 2 or 3 months. And I said, little did he know that was the nail in the coffin. Because now you're dealing with the owners, the foreign owners of that liquor company. Do you know how rich they are?
Big rich.
And so they looked at it as, we gave you an opportunity. We let you be the face of Ciroc.
Right. They gave your ass
you made a lot of money with us.
You see how these niggas
We didn't do bad by you.
Right.
We didn't discriminate against you.
Right. These niggas do too damn much. Yeah, nigga.
To the point, so much so that a lot of people actually thought Diddy owned Ciroc. I don't know why they thought that. Maybe because he was the face of it. He never owned it.
Because you know his fan base, bunch of niggas that don't do their research and they don't read. You know that's what it is.
Yeah, he never owned it.
What it is too. Black people are so consumed with imagery. They don't see nothing but what they see. If they see an image, that's what it is, you know? So that's just, that's on them. But go ahead, because I love you talking. I love when you talk.
I'm glad Luke brought that up. I promise you, I'm glad Luke brought that up. And when he filed that suit against, I think the name of the company is Diego, the owner of Ciroc. That's the company that owns Ciroc, that is run by foreign billionaires that own that liquor company. When he did that and said, you have been treating me wrong in business because I'm black. And they said, so that's the angle you want to play. He
was playing the victim. He tried to play the victim.
I think he said, so that's what, playing the victim. And I think they said, so that's what we doing? Is that what he really want to do? He don't
want to
want
play
that
the
smoke.
victim.
But I think
He want to play the damn
and that's
victim.
where it went downhill. And then that's when I think it went downhill. Because people talk. You don't think that they had heard maybe that he was a sex trafficker?
They already knew. They don't give a damn about that shit.
They already knew that.
Girl, I mean, child, I'm sorry. Listen, they don't give a damn
what he
about
was
that
doing.
shit. They all doing that shit. All them government officials,
didn't-
all
the
them,
only
they
time
all
they care,
doing them
though,
sugar
the only
boogers.
time they care-
They all doing the same
The only time
bullshit.
they care is when they have no. Thank you. You're exactly right, Gigi.
Hell yeah, they
And
doing
they
it in
didn't
our
care anymore.
neighborhood. Y'all all on some mollies. Y'all doing some shit. Y'all abusing y'all wives. Y'all and shit on the grounds. They let y'all for free. They let y'all out on bond. Y'all beat on women all the time, and they let y'all ass out. Y'all killing women every day in the community, and they let your garbage asses out. So for shit, child, to me, it's a lot of never mind. But go ahead. You show right. We on the same accord. Go ahead, child. Go ahead.
And so I think they looked at that and said, oh, wait a minute. And I hate to say this, but I'm not going to say the words because we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is what I think they thought.
What they thought?
This N-word.
That
this
nigga?
N-word.
Yeah, don't say it, but I'm going to say it. That nigga. That nigga.
Look, this N-word don't know his place anymore.
That's what I said. That nigga, just like Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby didn't know his place. Trying to own NBC. They had to put him in his place.
Yep. And they said the same thing then. This N-word don't know his place.
Yeah, the nigga don't know their place. They getting entitled. See what it is they see Barack Obama be president and
90 seconds.
They think it's green light. Now they getting all this BLM moment and they think it's green. We gotta stop these niggas. Let's get away this goddamn history shit and all that. Let's take that shit down. Okay? You niggas gonna learn.
Hold on.
You niggas gonna learn.
Did he really think after that money he made with them and for them that they were going to let him file racial discrimination suit against them and actually win and walk away with more money without them exercising their power and teaching him a lesson with all the money they got? Diddy, you were out of your league with that one. You were messing with the wrong people.
Yeah, he big.
You were truly messing with the wrong people. And these people you were messing with knew too much about you. Now, whether Diddy is bisexual or gay, possibly, probably. But he's not ever going to get in trouble for being bisexual or gay. What he's going to get in trouble for.
We're not in Africa. We're not in Africa. We're not in Russia. Okay?
We in the U.S.
This is America, bitch.
We're in the
Okay?
US.
Shout out to the gays. Shout out to the gays.
He can hold bisexual orgies at his home all day long.
We're in America, bitch.
We
This
know
ain't Russia. This
in
ain't
America.
Africa, bitch. Okay? Ain't nobody trying to go to Russia or Africa. Okay? Shit, I feel sorry for the gays in Russia and Africa. Okay? Honey, I don't know what to tell y'all.
So we're in the U.S. We're in the U.S. He can throw as many bisexual orgies or gay orgies as he wants on his property.
Let's not say or the O word. You know, substitute that. Shit,
parties.
you know we on YouTube.
Parties.
Shit, yeah, they partying. Let's call it a party.
But this is the U.S. He can do that on his property, can't he? Behind closed doors. Yes.
Yeah, but I think they used it to spear his reputation because you know the black niggas, the black community, they still homophobic. So that's what they did that for.
But you know what I think, Gigi?
What's up?
I think that, and this is what I believe, and this is just what I believe. There are 8.5 billion people on the face of the earth, and I'm just one of the 8.5. That's it. But this is my opinion. I think that Diddy molested.
Well, can you say the M.O.? Can you don't gotta say the word.
Diddy
just say he mowed. He mowed.
Diddy M.O.'d a 14-year-old usher. I do. I think he took advantage of that young man when he was young. I do.
Okay, well, that's your
I
thoughts.
do.
That's not what the truth is. Because to me, when it comes to that, I have to let the victim tell their truth. I think it's wrong for anybody to tell a victim's truth if that's the case.
Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber. Look how Justin Bieber acts now. He's sad. He's depressed. He doesn't want. He acts like he regrets he ever got famous now.
He's a Christian, ain't he? I mean, the last time I checked, he was on a religious thing.
He's turned to God. Yeah.
He should be happy. Shit.
He doesn't want a part of that anymore.
He don't want to be Christian no more.
No, he doesn't want to be famous. He doesn't want to be a part of that world anymore.
Shit, I don't want to be famous. Shit, I want to be able to. I want to suck dick in peace.
But why was he ever even left alone with P. Diddy? Why was he left alone with P. Diddy? He wasn't on his label. He wasn't producing his albums. There was no reason for Justin Bieber to ever have been left alone with P. Diddy. He wasn't a bad boy.
Well, now, if you're trying to put two and two together, it's a lot of men that's been MO'd. It's a lot of women that's been MO'd and shit. They ain't walking around like Justin. Well. I think that Justin, he's going through some other shit that don't got shit to do with MO'd. And it's a lot of people. Do you know how many people in America got MO'd? Shit. And they not acting like Justin. Just because you've been
MO'd. And they not acting like that.
It's not going to result you to act like Justin. It's a lot of celebrity. Usher, Monique been MO'd, and she don't act like Justin. Oprah been MO'd. She don't act like Justin.
The thing.
What's up?
But here's the thing.
What's up?
My friend could get MO'd. My friend could get MO'd, and they do a good job of covering it up. I could get MO'd, and off myself, I couldn't handle it. We're all different.
That's you. Everybody different. Some people get MO and they're strong. And some people don't want to play don't want to be the victim. I think we all been through some shit.
Out of my house. Listen, I could get kicked out of my house tomorrow. I could get kicked out of my house and evicted tomorrow. And I have the attitude, well, I'm gonna get back on my feet, and I keep grinding to get back on my feet. Somebody else could get thrown out of their house tomorrow, and they can't hack it. They can't handle it. We're all different.
Yeah, but I can't say that one that resulted because of that. I feel like for victims, I think it's important for them to tell their own truth. I think it's irritating as hell, and I think it's horrible when somebody else trying to tell your damn truth. That is so... Like somebody's trying to tell my truth. Well, the reason why she did this, because, bitch, shut the fuck up. No, it's not. You don't know what the hell you talking about. You just projecting. So that's why when it comes to victims and trying to tell their truth and stuff, I think that is does the victim disservice, especially if you're trying to claim that you're trying to help the victim out. You know, it don't do. If Usher and Justin, they have to speak if that's what they want to do. Because some victims don't want their stories out, and they have every right to. Because at the end of the day, it's about them and what they want and how they feel. It's not about anybody else but them.
There you have it. There you have it.
Shit.
Nobody
can't tell my motherfucking truth more than I can tell it. Go ahead.
I'll say this. At some point, that's why I love talking to you. And you should remember me because we always have good conversations.
What's your name again?
But I'll say this. Trey.
Trey, you need to call more often. You should call every day, damn Trey. Shit. I don't hear from you months and weeks at a damn time. If that's the case, shit, make me know it, Trey. Make me the fuck know it.
We always do. But I think at some point, karma has to rear her ugly head. And when I say ugly, karma can be cold and heartless. She's a cold B-I-T, you know what. And when karma comes, she never knocks at the wrong door. She knows exactly who she's looking for, and she knows exactly where to go. Karma is a heartless and cold B-I-T-C-H. But when you do people wrong, you have to pay for it at some point. And only God can decide when you start to get it back. But when it comes around, it comes around. And I think that's what we're witnessing with P. Diddy. The chickens have come home to roost. The walls are closing in. It's time to face the music. And I think he knows it.
Hold on. You gotta
it.
say that shit again. Hold on. The chickens, how you said it like it was so poetic.
The chickens have come home
hold
to
on,
roost.
how you said it. I gotta repeat it. Hold on. The chickens has come home to roost. The chickens has come home to roost. The walls are closing in. The walls are closing in. And the music is turned on. What you say about the music? The music is coming on.
It's time it's time to face the music.
Oh, it's trying to face.
It is. It is time. At some point, and that doesn't just apply to P. Diddy, that applies to all of us. It does. But I think he's done so much, though. He's done so much. And I think he knows.
He made a lot of enemies, didn't he? He made too many damn enemies.
And did so much. And I don't think, and a lot of people are trying to say, well, let's just wait. If you're going to rally behind a black man, this is not the black man to rally behind. This is not our fight. Not with him. It's just not. Let karma handle this. Let the universe and karma handle this one. Because there's nothing any one of us can do about it anyway. It's his time. And when it's your time, you have to face the music. And this is what P. Diddy is doing. And I think we are witnessing the biggest downfall of any figure in urban culture that we've ever seen. And it's been a long time coming.
Well, it was Bill Cosby first. That was a big, to me, Bill Cosby was bigger than Diddy.
It was. This is going to eclipse Bill Cosby. Believe me.
No, I'm talking about for me.
$.
See, I watch Bill Cosby.
Because
I don't watch Diddy.
Cosby.
I don't watch Diddy. I didn't watch the Diddy the band show. I'm not a Diddy fan, so I don't give a fuck about Diddy. But I did. I still. I'm still gonna watch my Bill Cosby shows. Okay, I don't give a fuck how y'all feel. I'm gonna watch Bill Cosby.
But when this is over and we find out as much as we can, and when I say this is over, when this is completely over, you know what I'm saying? Because eventually this is going to end and just end where it's going to end and it's going to be over, right? And we don't know how this story is going to end, right? But at some point it's going to be completely over, right? And when it is, this will be way bigger than Bill Cosby. Way bigger.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying for me, like I don't care for Diddy, so he's not a big deal for me. You know, he's like any other nigga I see on the street, honestly. Only thing that makes him fascinating is he got money, but I don't give a damn about Diddy. You know, I'm not invested.
You know what it was for me?
What?
You know what it was for me? It wasn't his. And I thought about this, and I said P. Diddy. And I had to go back to when I was in junior high, middle school, and it was Bad Boy, and it was the golden era of hip hop in the 90s. And and P. Diddy was this larger than life figure, the owner of Bad Boy Records.
I never seen him like that. He was that, but I'm saying I've never seen him like that. I didn't understand what was his point.
But for a lot of us, he represents a time gone by. It's nostalgic.
Yeah, he just reminds me of a hype man. To me, I saw him like Safari to Nicki Minaj.
But that's what he did. But that's what he did.
I didn't see nothing.
Genius because he's a ham. He loves attention. So what he did was, he jumped into videos, like Suge Knight said, and he made himself this icon. No matter how we feel about him, he's an urban icon. He is. He's iconic, you know? And so I think this whole thing, his legacy is shot. He's tarnished his legacy forever. It's
Well,
already tarnished.
to me, I feel like every black person that's famous, their legacy is tarnished. So he's with the rest of them. They're going to tarnish all of y'all.
I'm trying to think. Who is somebody that has not had a huge scandal yet?
Everybody did. They tarnished all of y'all. All of y'all is gone.
Listen,
From Wendy Williams, all
you
of
know
y'all, one way or another, is going to get tarnished. That is the plan. They're getting rid of all of y'all.
I'm trying to think of somebody that we can look at and say, aha, they're huge, and we haven't.
You can't, because ain't nobody. Didn't I just say ain't nobody?
But they better leave LeBron alone.
His ass tarnished too.
They better leave LeBron alone. But all jokes aside, though, yeah, it's just his time. And Gigi, the crazy part about it, we're going to have a front row seat to it, just like we saw the house getting raided. We saw Cassie get her money within 48 hours.
Well, shit. If I was Diddy, I want to take my damn money back. What the fuck? Shit.
Here's the thing. Right. And so we're going to get a front row seat.
What was the point of giving all that damn money if I'm going through all this shit? Bitch, give me my goddamn money. Bitch, if I was Diddy, I'd take my money and I'm going to Bali with Russell. Shit.
Well, you know what? That might be his best bet. But
I'm going to Bali. I'm going to say, listen, kids, y'all coming to me. We going to Bali or y'all going to stay here?
I don't know.
I'm not about to take no chances.
I don't know why he did. But why didn't he do it?
Huh?
He should have done it.
Shit, I'm going to Bali, and I'm bringing my kids with me, and I'm going to have a different life. I'm going to speak a different language. I'm going to get me some surgery. I'm going to come out a whole different motherfucker.
And say, look,
I'm going to bleach my skin.
Coming back to the U.S.
Hell no. I'm going to bleach my skin. Shit, he should just turn to a transgender. Okay? Bleach your motherfucking skin. Get you some blonde hair, some blue eyes, and call your name Tootsie or some shit. And just be done with it.
And then he can have Meek Mill and French Montana and them come over there to visit him over there.
No. If you're going to turn your life around, all your people, you got to cut them off. You got to be dead to the world. And if I was him, I'd fake my death. I'd fake my death. I was on a motherfucking bridge and it collapsed, or I was in the water and I drowned or something. I fake my motherfucking death. It would just be Diddy missing, and I'm out. Period.
But you know what? Cat Williams did say on that interview with Shannon Sharp, he said 2024 would be the year of revelation for a lot of things. He wasn't lying.
Mm-hmm. So do you say Jay-Z is going to be next like everybody else? Do you say Jay-Z is next?
This is just the first 90 days. We're only 90 days into the new year. 90 days. That's it. We're only 90 days in, by the way.
Is Jay-Z next?
Well, if you're familiar with Sloan Bella, and I think you are, right?
Not really. I just saw a little clip and I just used it. But go tell us. Go ahead.
Well,
I don't know her though.
Well, you do know months ago around the holidays, she did say there will be a big thing that's going to occur with Diddy around March, April. And here we are. Was she right again? Was she right again?
You know we're about to be on Easter. I got my eggs.
So she, according to her, I think she said that 2026 for Jay-Z. I think that's what she said. Which would be about right, because guess what? This Diddy thing is going to go on for a second. Because I think he's going to be found guilty of crime after crime after crime, because whoever he peed off, Diddy is the person that they've chosen to make an example out of. And when someone's been chosen to be the one that they make an example out of, I remember when I was in school.
If I was Jay-Z, I had to take Bella out. Shit. I had to take these YouTubers out. Y'all got too much motherfucking mouth for me. See, back in the day, they would have took these.
Wrong yet.
Listen, if I'm
She ain't been
Jay-Z,
wrong yet.
I'm taking these niggas out of here left and right. Shit, y'all not about to get on me on this internet, okay? Shit, Jay-Z
Just
gonna have to go
saying.
back to his
She ain't
old
been
ways.
wrong yet.
No, she
I mean,
hasn't.
I'm starting to think that she has an insider. I'm starting to
Well,
think
you don't
she
think
got an
she's
insider.
really a real psychic? Maybe she said she got. Ain't she? I don't know what she is. I
might
don't know
be.
much about her. I just thought she was a
But she ain't
psychic
been
and
wrong.
she can
She
see the
has not been
future.
wrong yet.
I thought
She
she
ain't
can
been
see the
wrong
future.
yet.
Why don't you go over there and ask her what's gonna happen in your future?
You know, I don't ever go to her page, but they posted. You know how they posted clips.
Would you go over there and
Of her
ask to
talking.
see what's gonna happen in your future? Press 1 if you want Bella to tell you what's gonna happen in your future.
You know what?
Press 5 if y'all don't.
If I go over there and answer that, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm just saying, if you had the opportunity to talk to her and she had the opportunity to tell you, would you take the opportunity and listen to what she say about your future?
I might listen to what she says. You know. But then I'd be scared if she say something like, "Ooh, you're gonna have a life-threatening thing happen to you."
Yeah,
in
the feds
2027.
coming for
And
your
I'm gonna be like, "What
ass.
you mean?" I'm gonna be like, "What you mean, 2027?
She
What's
said,
gonna happen?"
right, somebody gonna come into your life and fuck it up.
2027 is gonna be a bad year for you, the worst ever. I'm gonna be like, "What you see? I don't see anything else. That's it." You know what she'll probably say? Gotta add up. But for another $100, I check again.
Yeah, I know 2026,
But, you know,
you'll probably have to drink that night. Drink that Christmas, huh?
I probably would. I'd be so drunk going into that new year. But you know what? I just think Diddy, I think we have to keep watching. And we're going to have a front row seat to it. All of us. All of us. All of us. Because eventually, this too shall pass. This has to end at some point and be completely done. And when it's completely done, I think it's going to be one of those things where we're all going to be like, wow, that was a lot. You know what I'm saying? That was a lot. A whole lot. When it's completely done.
So who's behind Little
That was a
Rhodey?
lot.
Who is Little Rhodey working with? Little Roddy.
I don't know.
To me, it's who behind him and who's behind Cassie, those individuals. I think it's a higher up that's like have those as a puppet.
You know what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something I thought of. And I thought of this. And I said, well, I wonder, because they've been watching him for a long time. For Homeland Security and the feds to roll up like that, they've been watching him for a while. Before they do that, you've been watched for a while. Somebody's been talking to them for a while. They had to get a judge to sign off on this raid. You know what I'm saying?
They probably had cameras up in the trees. I think they got cameras in the trees.
I'm sure.
And you know what else they got? Them damn pods. That thing that go in the air. What you call that?
Mm-hmm.
What you call it?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know.
I know you're talking about the. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Do you think it's too far-fetched to think they may have had an informant in the inside?
You know, they always got it. It may be one of his sons.
I thought about that. It could be. Listen to me now. And this is where it gets interesting. Could it have been one of his sons?
Hell yeah.
Could it have been and I know what y'all gonna say. Y'all gonna laugh y'all ass off. How do we know that it wasn't Quincy?
Well, if it is Quincy, I think Quincy is dumb because if I was to raid my father, I would want to be in handcuffs. I think I would want to be there. So no eyes will look on
that
me.
It doesn't look too
right. But
so
for Quincy to not be there, and if he did it, he just looking more suspicious, and he's not the brightest criminal. But if I was going to snitch on my dad, I'm going to make sure I be there so I can look like a victim.
Could be. Hey. But no one can say that this is out of the realm of possibility, though, right? There you go. You never know. You never know. Who could have had an informant? Could have been anybody around him. It could have been French Montana for all we know. How do we know? How do we know? The FBI is the FBI for a reason, y'all. Homeland Security is involved in this. This is major. The FBI and the feds are the feds for a reason. And let me tell you something. I don't know if y'all knew this. The feds win 99% of all of the cases that they are involved in. Let me repeat that. The Federal Bureau of Investigation wins 99% of the cases that they are involved in. Okay? If it goes to trial and the FBI is involved, they win 99% of the time. There have been few cases where people have gone to trial and the feds were investigating them and they came out scot-free. There have been very few cases. It typically does not even occur. Okay? They're the FBI for a reason.
So people want to know why they taking so long then. Just get it over with.
Because let me tell you something. The feds, they dot all their I's and cross all their T's. They know what they're doing. They know. This raid was a long time coming. You don't think that they thought of it last week and said we're going to raid it on Monday, do you? No. It was a long time coming. They've been watching this man for a while.
How long we're talking?
And I'm going to tell you something.
How long we talking?
I'm going to tell you something else. I think they were watching this man long before Cassie got her money. They could have been watching him back during COVID in 2020. That's been 4 years now. They could have been watching him then. And like I said, there could have been an informant in place. Someone in his circle, someone close to him. How do we know? And I'm just using him as an example because it's just so easy to use him. But let's just say it was his, and that ain't really his even son. That's Al B. Sure's son. But let's just say
it wasn't biological, but he didn't raise the boy though. That's his kid, but not biological.
But let's just say he's been thinking in his head, I don't like this man, but I have to pretend that I do because I think he killed my mother. So I have to sit here and stay put and act like I'm still cool with him, but I think he killed my mother. Now, that would really be a reason, if there was ever a reason to turn informant on the man that helped raise you. That would be a good reason if you thought that they killed your mom, right? Wouldn't that be a good reason?
Yeah, some people would say yeah.
That would be the only reason I could see him doing that. But that would be a good one, though. That would definitely be a good one.
I just can't see Quincy doing it. I don't know him, but the little bit energy I got from him, he's not that type of person.
I don't know. I'm just using that as an example.
I know you using it.
But
I think if Quincy was that guy on Empire, what's that brown skinned dude with the bad attitude? I can see him doing some shit like that. I can see Jesse Smollett doing some shit like that. But Quincy, he come off as a real sweetheart that don't want no confrontation.
But those
we have to
see. Have to watch.
Like I said, I don't know the nigga.
He would be if I was a member of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. He'd be the perfect informant informant? Who would suspect him for all the reasons that
Well, you suspect them. Everybody suspect them. Shit. That's why. Everybody suspect Quincy. That's not a good suspicion because everybody's going to look to him. Because he has motive, right? He has motive. So it's going to be an obvious choice. That's why people are saying it. It's obvious.
But listen to this. If that's the case, his other brother would have motive too because well,
hold on. Honey, let me tell you something. Listen, I got many voices. So please like them all, okay? And if you don't like them all, just on a voice you don't like, just don't say shit, please, okay? But go ahead. I just have to say that out there. Shit. It's just if I come out and I got a wig on, I don't need you to say, "Oh, I don't like that wig you got on." Shut the fuck up. I'm going to wear it if I want to. I like that other wig. Bitch, I'm not asking you. This is my motherfucking head. Shit. And if you a motherfucker out here and I'm out here and I got my wig on or my weave on and somebody said, "Oh, girl, you got some beautiful hair." If you say, "That ain't her real hair," bitch, you not. I will block you. Okay? Ain't nobody asking your ass nothing. Let me get my goddamn comments, okay? Now go ahead, Trey. I just have to say that because it's been irking me, and I was just waiting for somebody to comment.
I'm just thinking that this is gonna get more and more interesting.
You know it is. So you gonna call every day if I talk about this every day?
Yeah, I can call, and I'm thinking the next thing is gonna be crazier than this though. The next thing, because we still have to find out. Here's the thing about a raid, and especially a raid dealing with a celebrity, a public figure of Sean P. Diddy Combs' stature. We still have to find out what was found. And so allegedly they took all the electronics. That makes sense, laptops. Because here's the thing, if he had anything on any laptops, you can erase it, but it's not gone, though, from a laptop. So if there's anything on any laptop, on any of his homes that they raided, because they're going to have to go through those laptops. And they know what they're doing. They know how to take it apart. If there was something that was deleted, they know how to retrieve it.
Well, he better burn that shit up. If I was him, if I had any evidence, I'm burning shit up.
He should have. But
I
it's
would
too
think
late.
he's
They took
smart
all the
enough.
electronics.
I would think he's smart enough. If I was him, you know what
Okay,
I'd
but
do
think
if I
of
was
it
a criminal? You want to know? I burn all the real shit up and then I replace it with fake shit like computers and shit. So they think they're finding some shit.
I hope he burned them. I hope
Yeah,
he melted
if
those
he's
computers.
smart, he would burn them. And if he did not burn them, he deserved whatever he gets. Dummy.
Yeah. Then they could get him on child pornography.
Well, like, why you gotta say that? You know how YouTube is, child. Just say.
Well, they could get him on CP.
Be creative.
Well, they could get him on CP. Well, they could get him on CP if he has anything dealing with CP. Yeah, that would be enough to take him down. So I hope he didn't have anything. And if they don't, and then here's the thing, they're going to have to come and tell us what they found. It's going to be public knowledge. If they didn't find anything, they're going to let us know nothing was found. Remember when they raided Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch and they came and they had to come back and say, well, we didn't find anything. They never found anything. They took his electronics too, and they never found anything in Michael Jackson's house. And they had to come back and say, well, nothing was found during the raid.
You know what they should do? For you guys that's married, if your husband cheated, you should have them come and do it.
and do a raid.
Do a cheating raid and find out anything they deleted on their computer. You gonna find it. Yeah, that's a good idea. We need to create a service for everybody that want to catch their husband or wife cheating on them. Trey, that's a big enterprise.
Yep.
We need to come. I hope we don't get our heads knocked off. Okay.
Or they would pay top dollar to do that.
Hell yeah. Oh, girl, Girl,
gonna pay them
we get so
top
many
dollar to
damn
come in
calls calling in. Please come and check my computer. I think my husband messing around. Hell yeah, we'll take that shit apart. We'll find all the remembrance. And can't nothing be erased. We gonna find it.
You
We
can't
gonna
erase
find it.
because not only that, they took. Now think of this here though. When they took electronics, when they handcuffed those people and they just ran up in there with those guns, how many people do you think didn't have time to go grab their cell phones? They were handcuffed and rushed out with guns in their faces. That means they took every cell phone that was left by staff, his kids, any cell phones that were left, they took those. They took everything.
When y'all saw those police pulling up, because I'm always looking outside my door, honey, and then you got cameras that alert you. Shit, you better grease that phone and stick it in your ass. Shit. Stick that phone in your ass and just walk on out. Well, I don't know what phone that. Turn that shit off. I hope it ain't ring while it's up in you. Shit, then you really fucked.
You know they searched every corner of those
I know
homes.
when you go to jail because they be sticking that cocaine up in your ass. I know. But I don't think they did that to them. Did they? They didn't make them get naked, did they?
No, they didn't make them. I doubt that they done that. Yeah. I don't think they made them get naked. But I do think during a raid when you don't know exactly what's happening, you don't know that. Yeah, because if I laid my phone, let's just say I was on the second floor watching Netflix, and they just came in, and I left my phone on the counter in the kitchen. I wasn't thinking about that phone. I saw a gun in my face. I didn't know what was going on. That's terrifying.
Yeah, they should have had that cleaned up way before. Carla gonna say, what phone gonna fit? Shit, you know that whole stretch. Carla, you better stretch that motherfucker. It's a muscle, Carla. It's what they call it, a sphincter? It's a sphincter. It's a muscle. Stretch it.
Be like, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what? Well, look. So then at the very end, when you take the phone from my tail, you know, you can say, oh, I got shitty service. I got shitty service.
Oh, my God. That's too funny.
Yeah. I got shitty service.
Yeah,
like,
but
yeah,
you can, or a SD card or something. Because, you know, with people in the drugs, they stick stuff all up in they back door, and they swallow it, and then they cough it back up.
That's how they smuggle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Swallowed up, swallowed. But, yeah. So, yeah, Gigi, I enjoyed this phone call, and I really enjoyed this talk. But I'm going to just say this. Keep your popcorn. Keep your popcorn and butter and salt, because this is going to be an ongoing movie like we've never seen before. And we have a front row seat to it each week.
Yeah. Do you mind if I get some cheese and nachos and crackers? Yeah, I don't want...
Go ahead and get your cheese and nachos.
All that popcorn, it gets stuck in my teeth, and I don't like that.
I just need my butter popcorn and my cold Coca-Cola for this. That's it.
Oh, I would love some ice cream from Haagen-Dazs.
And maybe some Jolly Ranch.
Haagen-Dazs ice cream. You know, I tried that Breyers. That Breyers is so nasty. I cannot eat Breyers. I made a mistake and got that vanilla Breyers with free lactose.
My mama used to love
that shit's so nasty.
It was nasty.
I don't like it. You know, your mama may like it, but I like that Haagen-Dazs. I wish they made bigger Haagen-Dazs in the refrigerator. And you know who else ice cream I love? That Chick-fil-A. That Chick-fil-A, I love their shakes. And you know they're going to start... Yeah, I get the vanilla. You know they're going to start coming out with pizza. Chick-fil-A gonna start making pizza. Hell yeah. And you know it's not gonna be anti some shit. They just gonna make regular chicken.
Get out.
Oh yeah, you gotta look up Chick-fil-A.
Think about how packed that's gonna be. It's already the drive-through. The Chick-fil-A by my house is already packed enough. The drive-through is crazy.
But you know who got
Beyonce concert.
Yeah, but guess who else drive through? That mother sucking Whataburger. Honey, that Whataburger.
Oh, Whataburgers like
Woo-wee. Child, that damn, that line be all the way. Because you know Whataburger, they do fresh food too. They cook it very fresh. And that's why people like places like Whataburger, Chick-fil-A Cookout, because they cook it fresh.
Right. Those places like that. Well, Gigi, I enjoyed this phone call. I gotta go, but yeah, me and you'll be talking again. We always have good conversations.
I sure enjoyed you, Trey. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
All right.
We got some more callers. Calling from 678. You're live on the air.
Oh, Messy?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, baby.
Hey, I was just listening because my goddamn speaker blew out. You know I listen to the show. I don't get in it all the time.
So you got anything to say about this?
Well, you know what? Diddy had messed with my baby, so I don't care what happened to him after this.
Who's your baby?
He tried to murk my baby.
Cassie?
I'll be sure.
Oh.
No, I'll be sure. He tried to murk my Hey, Al B said Kim called him and told him what was up with Diddy before she went out of here.
Now, what'd she say?
That came out of Al B mouth.
What did she say?
Yeah.
What did she say?
She said that they had sent people and she was scared they was going to take her out of here.
Oh, wow.
And then who was at the house in the morning? Diddy. And they asked him what happened, and he said he came in and she was laying on the couch. So, it's too much smoke.
Allegedly, what happened to her? How did she die?
They lied and said it was pneumonia, but when they done that autopsy, they said that doctor was paid. It was poison. And they get ready to, see, the feds don't come unless they have some evidence. They got a lot of stuff on Diddy. But I think it's going to just be this whole year of exposure. You know what I'm saying? But, when he messed with my baby, I was done. I don't care who he sleep with and stuff. I do care of his children. Justin Bieber mama came out. They tried to murk her. She said he done something to her son because he was raising Justin Bieber. Everybody that Diddy was messing with that was children, they all ran to the church. They all ran to religion. Even when Mace ran to religion, he said Diddy was the devil when Mace went to go be a preacher. But he came back for the money because he said the money wasn't right, and he got hooked on that money. But I'm just telling you, everybody that dealt, okay, you want to kick some facts. Look at the award show that they tried to throw appreciation for Diddy. Did not one artist want to come there. They had to force people to come. Shine, he went to jail for Diddy, but Diddy paid him so much money. He showed up. I couldn't believe Shine showed up at the so-called appreciation. But he couldn't get his artists to show up. None of his artists have money, except Mary J., I guess. Some of the ones, like most of the groups say, they didn't have no money. So how can you be a music mogul and all of your artists is broke and telling stories on you? I don't think none of his artists like him. He did Craig Macaron, and God knows what's going on behind the scene about that Biggie situation. So, it's a lot. So when people say, stand up for the black man, that's all BS because I'll stand up if he stand up, if he's a stand-up person. But with all the problems with the artists and different ones, I don't stand with Diddy. Now, we all love to see our men, rise and make money and stuff. But, honey, when they start abusing it, and they start abusing women and children, and the word on the curb is, all the black billionaires, Oprah and everybody, do not become billionaires unless they submit to that child trafficking. I don't know how true it is because a lot of the children was missing that Oprah had over there in that school in Africa. A lot of people talked about that. So I'm starting to look at a lot of these black billionaires with side eyes because there's too much smoke. They keep trying to interview Oprah on that African stuff. She will not speak on those girls. when she opened that school. So it's too much smoke. And we don't mind supporting black men, but I'm not supporting no man if he's trafficking children just for money.
Let's just say
beating
trafficking.
on women. Yeah, if he's abusing women, I'm not with that. I'm a woman. I stand with women. So you have to separate. We love music, just like R. Kelly. We love R. Kelly music. Until I knew what he was involved in, I love R. Kelly music and stuff too, but I will not support anyone that's doing wrong to children. Adults, y'all can sit there and say, well, where was the parents and all this? Let me tell you something. If they bring you a child, would you mess with the child just because they brought you a child? You have to be into that.
Yeah.
To even go that far, you have to be into it. And they said this was going on before he even became a star. All of Chicago knew about it. They said that's how they get down in there, a lot of those people, with the children. So as far as Luke and all these other ones talking about, y'all abandoned Diddy, y'all not supporting him, honey, let me tell you something. First of all, we don't know him personally, but what I'm saying is, it's too much smoke. And people been complaining, the artists, is everybody wrong? You got rappers that said Diddy was taking them into these environments. You know. So, that's what I got to say about it, honey. I mean, everything is coming to light, it seems like. And I hope they don't. Oprah, I don't know about Oprah, but everybody had been talking about Oprah for years because of Weinstein and all these other people that she was involved with. And even though she was a victim, sometimes the victim makes victims. So you just have to use your brain. You know what I'm saying, Messy?
Yeah,
it's just
you talking good, girl. You talking good.
Yes, you have to get, because they said to get to that level, it's just messy people. Come on. Most of the people up top had to do some dirt because they was dirty people that was running the stuff. So say like you already into it. And I don't blame a lot of these people. I just say they should have walked. When you get to a certain level and you don't need any more money, you need to walk away and go legit or do some legit things. Because if you stay in it, this is the downfall. This is what happens. Now, the feds been watching him. It ain't just pop up overnight. Cassie may have opened the door, but they've been watching Diddy for a while. Diddy have been dealing with different people that are dirty. And I don't care too much about his business practice. I care about the children. I always care about the children. They're young and innocent, and you rob them of their life. I don't like that because you know how you felt when you was a little kid and someone done something to you and you tried to go tell someone and they brushed you off. I know that feeling. So that's what I care about. R. Kelly, all these people, if you're messing with children, I'm not standing by you. Okay? As they say, if a white man trying to bring you down and all that, and you legit, I stand with you 10 toes. But if you back there enjoying that fruit that you know is rotten, and then you're going to go march in the street and say, hey, back me up, I'm a black man. No, because you dirty. You beating and murking my sisters. I'm not standing up for you. You have to be correct for me to stand.
I know that's right.
So, as far as all these moguls, we proud of y'all if y'all come from the ghetto and y'all make it, we already proud of you. But what we're not proud of is you using the sisters or you're beating on the sisters or you're using the children. You don't went too damn far. You just went too far. And most of them go too far. And I feel bad for the children because Jay-Z got some beautiful daughters. And he up next. All that dirt you do in the back, it starts coming back. Dr. Dre, what about Dr. Dre? Dr. Dre was beating up women for years, and they just said, hey, he making us money. We don't care. He ruined this one young lady life, and he finally came back 20 years later so that she wouldn't go with this movie that even Wendy Wells was getting ready to make that movie about what Dre did to that girl. And then they got in the background, and he gave up the money. I'm sorry for whatever I did to women. That's not good enough. But because they billionaires or make money, everybody say they right. No, you're wrong. You're wrong as two left shoes. So, no, I don't stand behind black men that commit these crimes. I stand beside you if you are innocent, meaning that I've seen your character and there's not a whole bunch of people talking about you. Every artist Puffy had touched went down in flames. Mary survived because he had Mary on them sugar boogers, but Mary survived. You know what I'm saying? And what's her name? She got away from Puffy. She wasn't on his label too long. What's that woman, Biggie wife? She wasn't on his label that long. She was writing songs for people. But everybody went down in gasoline draws that Diddy put on that label. And most of them end up in jail. Now, is that facts or what? I think that's facts. So go look up the articles or go look what went on. That bad boy was exactly what the name said, bad. Any females dealt with him? Everybody. I think Mary the only survivor? Mary might be. Where's his label? Where's his artist at? So how you think he got all this money? He's doing something else. He's doing a whole lot else. And they claim that Ciroc, word on the curb, they said it was other things being shipped with that Ciroc. You don't get the billionaire status without dirt. You just don't do it. So, that's my take on the Diddy. I want these black men to stop telling us ladies to stand behind these crooked black men. Stop that. You don't have to be crooked. You don't have to be. Once you get a certain amount of money, you start your own businesses and stuff. But you don't have to get in bed with all these rich white moguls that like to traffic children. I don't appreciate that mess, and I'm pretty sure most of the people with common sense don't appreciate that. You can make money without doing that dirty stuff. But other than the stuff with him, with grown folks, we don't care. Your sexuality don't mean nothing to me. Most people don't even care anymore. We're talking about you messing with children. If that's true, yeah, we care about that. These kids is innocent. You ruin their whole life. Who are you to ruin these kids' lives? You ain't Jesus. So you need to go down in flames if you are trafficking children, drug trafficking, all that kind of stuff. We know. We know what happened with that. We know these people want money. Someone come up to them and say, hey, I give you $1 million, take this packet. Most people would do it. But I'm talking about the children. And Puffy, where's his artist at? Where's his label? The proof is in the pudding. Where are the artists? Who he promoting now? And Young Miami wasn't no artist. We know what she was. Who else he got? Can anybody name a group or artist that's on Puffy label right now that been in this for 10 years? Can they name anybody? So Bad Boy probably was a front for some whole other mess that was going on. But, that's all I'm saying. You need to really, I know the younger people don't really care. They like, oh, this music, let's get it. That's how we were. But you start seeing and opening your eyes the older you get. And I'm so sorry that I had loved some of these artists and, got into some of these artists the way I did until I started finding out, ooh, this is a dirty business. The real talent, they don't want. They want the talent that they can control. They say, I'm going to give you this, that, and the third. You can't sing word for damn, but I'm going to give you this, that, and that, and that, and we're going to put these beats behind you. We're going to blow you up, but you got to do what we say. And you got to sign those NDAs. You want to know why Cassie probably waited so long? She said that he had people following her every time she tried to get away from him. They threatened to kill her people. See, I'm going to tell you something about this type of business. You might not care. You might say, look, you're going to take me out, but I can't be with you no more. But what they do is they say, I'm going to take out somebody you care about. So what if they had threatened to take out her mother? That's why she'll stay, right? If they threaten to take out her sister. A lot of these evildoers with all this money, they threaten to hurt you somewhere where you can't stand it. You might take one for the team. But if they threaten your mother, look at Kanye. Kanye came out and said they killed his mother. Murked his mother. I'm sorry. Kanye said that after a while. Why you think he went so crazy? When he first came out, he was making sense. He was speaking about the community. By the time they got done with Kanye and his mother took his mother out of here, he said she was sacrificed. It's a whole lot of evil stuff. I'm so sorry that I enjoyed some of this stuff as far as their music. I didn't know who these people were. I started hearing about who these people were. I knew people in the business. I mean, everything. I started hearing. I said, wow, we've really been brainwashed. The stuff we watch, the stuff we listen to, the people running around here grinning, and they are demons behind the scene. Everything you hear is demonized. Even those children they did on Nickelodeon, all this stuff is coming out now. It's coming out now so we can make better choices and we can open our eyes. Because I do not want to support a murker, we using the words that we could use on YouTube.
Right,
but,
right.
Anybody that's doing a whole lot of evil mess to children, people, I care about people, but I'm just saying, they tied to trafficking. Can you imagine a little girl, she get taken, she don't know nothing, and then these evil-looking men looking down on her and constantly putting themselves on. I mean, just put yourself, if people would just think, if this was me, how would I feel? And you'll change your opinion on glorifying these so-called entertainers or actors or different ones. You'll be shocked to know who's doing this. And I had somebody cry to me on the phone last year. Somebody y'all probably know that's supposed to be famous in the business. When she begun to tell me what happened to her, I said, wow, I'm so glad I didn't get all the way into that. But it's really true. It's happening, and it has happened. And they make them come in there and do things that, they say, well, you want this money for your family? Who don't? Or they'll get you involved, grin in your face, and you get a hit record, and then they bring you in the room and say, now let's tell you what it's really all about. You want to keep this going? You got to do this and this. Why do you think Cardi B be crying all the time? You know what I'm saying? They had some pale-faced man coming in with some hoodie, with some hood going up in the air like the devil, and they get in these rooms and they tell you. They say, hey, this is what you need. This is what you need to do. Is this what you want? This is what you need. It's a lot of people that could tell these stories that's in the business, and they not lying. Yes, you sell your soul. And I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying the level that you get to, this when they coming. And people say, oh, that's just conspiracy. Watch. Just watch. I don't have to say nothing. Just watch what happens 2024. You're going to see a lot of people coming. So, I don't feel bad for Puff. Only thing I feel bad for Puff about, they said his mother was wicked when she had him out there making that money, selling papers. He said he'd get $500 a week off selling papers as a little boy because the daddy was a hustler, right? So she put him out there. You better make some. Well, I'm not going to put it on a woman. I'm just saying this the stories that go how Puffy got so evil and so his mama. And most of these track back to their mother. These men that just do whatever, most of it track back to that, however they was treated. But Messy, we can get real messy. People don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes. They don't know. And I had to cry one night. I heard some stories, I'm telling you. I thought I had a story to tell till I started hearing this. And people say receipt. I have receipts. But I don't put people personal. When someone breaks down to you and they literally cry their eyes out and say, I'm going to tell you something, don't tell someone, you can believe I'll take that to my grave. I'll take it. But I know two people right now that y'all think, famous and whatnot. Honey, if you hear their story, and they'll probably come out and tell it. But I don't put people's business when they break down. I mean, even if you told me you better take this to your grave, I would take it. I wouldn't tell. But I'm just saying the stories are so, oh, my God, the stuff they make them do. So, look at Chris Brown. He looked like, who tapped their body like that? When Chris Brown came out, what he looked like? He was a cute little boy, being proper. Let me hold your hand. Next thing you know, he all out there making babies everywhere. This is what the industry do. It make you into a baby daddy, a baby mama, or just straight up hoe. And a lot of these people is sad. Oh, my God. They smile in public. But if you knew behind the scenes, a lot of them do want to murk themselves and they go to drugs. And, they've been out here putting fentanyl in these people's stuff. So Prince, they say they put fentanyl in Prince's prescription. Prince was over here the night before Prince passed. He was over here in Atlanta. And he had fell out, and they took him over here to the hospital. And I tell you something, those nurses ain't got no reason to lie. And they told him don't go back over there. He left. Oh, no, I'm fine. They knew what was going on. And all that mess with Jamie Foxx, he need to come out and tell the truth. That strange thing happened to him, and then he come back and say he all right. He needs to tell the truth. But they done, the threats. You got anybody that you care about the threats. So if y'all want to know why people come out 20 years or whatever, they sign those NDAs for the first thing, and they threaten whoever you love or care about. And so to save their life, you wouldn't come out and run your mouth. Only time you'll come out is like they said, when that NDA is over or you done set it up for protection. Then you can run your mouth because now if they come get you, everybody know who done it. So I just pray for them. And, like I said, I regret a lot of the partying and music, that I went to these parties and not Diddy parties, but I have went to celebrity parties. Like when Boyz II Men came out, they used to come to Philly all the time and have big parties at the motel. I've been there, but then I started hearing all this stuff. And I saw, what's the guy, because Luke was speaking, his little group, the three cats, they came to the Women March. And then we all ended up at the hotel over there at the party. That boy was sad. The one that passed away, what's his name? H-Town. Not Dino, his brother. When I tell you how sad he was, I'm telling you, they break down and cry. They get that stuff in them. I don't know if you've been in any of these parties, but when some of them, when they get some of that drug in them.
I ain't been, Go ahead.
You ain't been to the parties. We was young. We was younger when we were doing
keep
that.
My
but I
name
wasn't.
out of this shit. Look, keep my name out of this shit. I ain't been nowhere. Do you hear me? I ain't been nowhere but the corner store, the grocery store. Okay, I've been to church. That's it. I ain't go nowhere. I ain't been nowhere. I ain't seen shit. I don't know shit. I don't got no story to tell. Okay?
I tell you what, one of these times, I don't know if we'll ever break bread. If we break bread, I'm going to show you a videotape. I got 2 videotapes, so I could back up what I say.
Oh, okay.
But I'm going to tell you something.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah,
girl, listen. You was like, I got 2 videotapes of mine. I said, I know she don't got no videotapes of me. Shit. Okay, but you talking about your people. Shit.
No. Listen. I would take, if you said, listen, when people
okay,
give you,
well, let's just clear that. You don't got no videotapes of me. Why you laughing? That ain't funny. Shit. Just say you don't.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you something.
Did y'all hear that? Hold on. She said she don't got no videotapes of me.
No, I don't have no videotape of Gigi, Messy, Miss Ruby, none of that. I ain't got no video.
I ain't been nowhere.
I'm just saying that I can back up some of the artists that I have been around. You know, I work radio and stuff. And I'm telling you, they're very sad because of what these people do to them. They take you out of character. You don't want to be with all these people. They take you out of character and they offer you things that you dream about. And once that happens, they got you on video doing something that you didn't even know they got you on video. You probably was high or whatever. And this is how they do you. But I'm not going to back a man. Back to Diddy, I just say, I'm not going to back somebody if he's, messing with the children or whatever. I don't back any man like that. I don't back a man that beat on women, curse women, treat his mama bad. I don't support that at all because I'm a woman. So I don't support a black man just because he's black. And, so Mr. Luke and that other guy that was in the car talking about y'all abandoned Diddy, we ain't abandoned nobody. If he's right, he's right. If he's wrong, he's wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong. It don't matter how much money you have. It don't matter how cute you are. It don't matter what you did in the community or something. If you flip to the other side, we're going to call you out on it. Meaning if you flip evil and you start doing mess, then we got to call you out. You got to get taken in the paddy wagon for a while, or you got to rot in there. But we're not going to support that mess. So the men that say, support the black man no matter what, the white man getting him and all, they the same men that did not support you or would not support you. They wouldn't even spit on you if you was on fire. They would say, I don't know you, nigga. Well, or I don't know you, B, or I don't know you, nig. They just say, please stop being, like supportive of these people. They don't care about you. You just money to them. You got to go by how they treat you. Have Diddy ever done a free concert? When we came up, artists, they used to come to the park and do free concert. They used to give back. These people don't give back. Look at their ticket sales. $2,000, $4,000. And they know it's a recession going on. How many free tickets did they give? They said, come on, y'all. 1,000 of the people in the community. We know y'all can't. You yelling, oh, that's my favorite artist, and this my. Don't y'all be telling them that. Y'all be tweeting them. Y'all be Instagram. Y'all be doing everything. Y'all my favorite artists. Do you hear them say, come on then. Let's take 1,000 of them to a free concert. I tell you what they do. They say, I love you too. $1,000, please. Look at Chris Brown. He was charging $1,000 to take a picture with him. Or $2,000 with the girls. Outrageous. These your fans. What you need, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000? Am I lying? He was charging any fan $1,000, $2,000. I mean, it was expensive. And they were going and paying the money. They don't care about you. They may do a little charity here and there, and y'all see them hug a person in a wheelchair and stuff. But think about it. Do they give y'all a free concert anytime? How much? Billionaire. You don't think he can afford a free concert? You better open your eyes. It's okay to like people, but please, don't get all into them like that, because you're going to come for the shock of your life. So I just want them to think about some things. We kid and joke all day, but when it gets serious and you beating people and what is that, keeping them hostage and children, no, we don't support nothing like that. You deserve whatever happened to you. And I'm going to tell you something, them billionaire white folks, they're going to give you enough rope to hang yourself because they know you're desperate. When you come into that business, you're desperate to be famous, make money and everything, and they just going to sit back and let you climb. And then when they need someone to whoop, you might be up next because they know you're vulnerable. We come from the ghetto, like they said. We come from nothing. So what we going to do? We're going to do just about almost anything, some of us, just to make it. And I ain't lying about it, But I just feel bad for those children because now they coming up the same way. And the cycle just keep going on and on and on. The boys don't respect nothing. They got girls everywhere. They just objects, don't know nothing about love. They're not being taught. The females get to the point where they've been abused so much, they just say, hey, I'm a hoe. Let me just do whatever. This is how life is. And this cycle just keep going on, and we can't get no better because we got too many people around here with the influence of this nature. So, whatever happens, happens. He done sowed the seed. You reap what you sow. A lot of people don't believe in that. You can keep on doing stuff, but sooner or later it's going to blow up and come back. And he ain't the only one. You're going to see a lot of this. So, I just pray for people. I pray for the people in Baltimore. That bridge went down. And they said that's some mess behind that. There's a whole lot of mess. And as far as Trump, Lord have mercy. Don't vote for him. I'm telling you, he going to have everybody in the cage. He tricking y'all. He wants to be like Putin. He wants to be where he can never be removed out of that office, and then he's going to do martial law. Martial law is when they could kick your door in at any time. He already said what he's going to do to the immigrants. He already said what he's going to do to gay people. He already said, well, he's sneaking on black people. But everybody going in the cage. So y'all better wake up. It is no more fun anymore. The entertainment business is shot to hell. The actress and actresses, whatever, they shot to hell. Everybody shot to hell now.
Yeah.
And y'all can see
he gonna want revenge on all those feds that was that went through his shit, just like what they doing to Diddy. He gonna want revenge on them people.
He want revenge. Let me tell you something. The only thing gonna save us if Trump get in that office is because he's not a young man. He keep talking about how old Biden is. What do you think? He 21?
No, they the same age. They the same damn age.
He keep yelling about how old people are, but I tell you something, he in bad health. And the only thing gonna save us is if we get a little bit of time to enjoy something on this earth. If it's the Almighty, you know what I'm saying, it's his time.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all think it's bad times now. Y'all better wake up. It's about to get real ugly. So hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Do what's right. So when you leave here, you might stand a chance in the pearly gates. Just do what's right. I know it look good, but everything, as they say, glitter ain't good, ain't gold. Don't let them talk you into things you don't want to do. You know who you are. Be who you are, and you'll be all right. Don't sway with these people, man. It's evil, pure evil. So, Diddy dumb, Diddy D, whatever. I believe Al B. Sure. Al B. Sure said Kim called him and told him what Mr. Man was up to, and she feared for her life. She said something about to happen. And then look at Al. He visited Al. Look at Al. Al almost went away from here. I think it was the grace of who up there, because Al got a lot to say. But they threaten his people. You ain't going to open your mouth if they threaten your mama, because you can't be around your mama. They take your mama out. They took his sister. I mean, come on. You ain't going to open your mouth. I ride for you till the end. I don't care if they take me, but I care if they take mama, friends, whoever I care about. I care about that, so I'm going to protect you. If they need to take someone, I would tell them. I'm standing in front of them. But that's not what they do. They go for who you really care for, like they did Kanye. Look how crazy Kanye is. Walking around those big-ass boots. I don't know, his boots bigger than the military. What the hell he proving with them boots? That man done lost his mind. And they was putting him on that sugar Buddha medicine or whatever they was doing out there. Shot him up in the arm. Why do you think they put him like that? They show you an example. No matter how high you climb, they could take you down. He was an example. Yeah, Messy, so, keep your eyes open. That's all I can say. You cannot idolize these people. They just people like you, and they got in their business, and they beg. When you take away their popularity, what they do? They do shit like, they do stuff like Jesse, that boy off Empire. They do stuff like that for attention. They never happy. And you know why they ain't never happy? Because their business is ran by the devil. He done came and took over that business because he knows that big Lord It didn't used to be that bad, but oh my God, look what's going on now. But gee, you know, I don't know. I don't know if anybody gonna, you know, as far as Diddy, I don't know if anybody gonna speak for him. I think they not speaking because they afraid. They gonna start digging into them. He ain't got no friends.
Well, I think that's right. I think if they do speak out, they're gonna put a target on their back and they're gonna come for them.
That's why they ain't speaking out. That's why people always say, well, we're your friends, honey. Your friends don't want to go down in the flames.
And why would you want them? If I was
friends,
Diddy, I wouldn't want my friends speaking out for me because you're just going to be a target. So I would just take this L by myself and don't worry about me. Because speaking out on the internet is not going to help me, is it? What is it going to do? It's not going to help. At this time, I don't care about swaying people's opinion because, shit, like I said, if I was Diddy, I'm going to Bali. Wherever, what's his name, Russell Simmons going, that's where I'm going.
Well, Russell days, listen, Russell he can run, but he can't hide. All these dogs going to have their day, no matter what. That's why you got to watch how you treat people. You have to be a leader, not a follower. You have to stand 10 toes. If you feel some kind of way of your life, stand to it. I know it's persuasive because these people flashing cars, money, and all that. You can still get that legitly. And there's people out here that'll help you. Don't go to these people. They care nothing about you. They just use you and abuse you. That's why none of their marriages work. They're not loyal to nothing. They're not loyal. You can take two people to Hollywood that's married and say, listen, stay together, don't do nothing. And you got one of them going to F up. One of them going to F the situation up. So you got to stay away from people like that. Because they're going to persuade you, and then they always want to give you a drink. They always say, oh, don't be a prude. Try this, try that.
No, I ain't
it
trying
was too late for some of them.
I don't drink. The only way they can get me if they put it in my food. Now, if they offer me some mac and cheese, I'm going to eat me some mac and cheese. If they offer me a piece of cake, I'm going to eat some cake. If they have some ice cream, I'm going to eat some ice cream. But I don't drink alcohol.
Well, I used to sip on different things. Let me tell you something. It been nice where I was out at a party. Let me tell you something. I stopped because I had gotten so sick. You know how you go praying to the porcelain god, oh, Lord, let me out of this tonight. I won't do it again. There your ass right back there next weekend.
I've never drunk a day in my life. I never sipped it or nothing. I don't even know what I'm missing. I never did any drugs. I never did marijuana. I never smoked on no cigarettes. I ain't never did none of that. I have no idea what I'm missing.
Well, I tried. Of course, I tried the weed, and of course, I had some drinks. But I was always more conservative because of how I was raised. So if I got a little goofy and stuff, I went home. And people used to say, the party is banging. How you going home? I said, because I'm about to get in trouble. See, when I'm about to get in trouble, I take my behind home. I only need one person. If I'm going to do that, I'll be in a relationship. I'll be with one person. And if I got to get like that, I go to their house or I take my behind home. And I'll take something to knock me out because I know the problems you can get into out there at those parties. You're feeling good, and next thing you know, something to happen you didn't want to happen. So I seen some of my friends get in trouble. I said, oh, no, I ain't going down that road. But I stopped even going, you know, because stuff get out of hand. You feeling good. They in your face. You know, things go on. Next thing you know, you don't know what happened. So, no, I stopped at the parties. If I go to the parties, I was passing out business cards and doing limo service and stuff for people like that. But I would leave early. They said, why are you leaving? Because I saw the trouble coming. It's very easy to get caught up. So like I said, I don't have nothing against Puffy. I don't have nothing against none of those people except if you're hurting children, you know what I'm saying? Because grown folks going to handle that. But if you hurting children, then I got something against you.
Now, what's going on
And
with
the feds
Jay-Z?
just with who?
Jay-Z.
Well, Jay-Z been had a lot of allegations against him before he got with Beyonce. But the thing that they getting Jay on is the same thing similar to what, not trafficking children, but it's something dealing with his, what they call it, with the drug thing, the drugs. You know, like stuff being shipped out and whatnot. Someone said they have proof that even though he got to the status he did, he was still dealing in some of that, you know, with transportation. That's what they call it, transportation. As far as these women go, the statute of limitations might have ran out for that. New York opened it up for a little while, but I think it closed now. You know, so he was with some females 15. Now, I don't know, maybe he is doing some trafficking with Diddy or have done it. You know, but now they digging up stuff on Beyonce. They talking about it's a tape. Now, I don't blame her for what she did back in the day young, but they trying to dig up mess on her. And they talking about this is why the big divorce is coming. But if Jay divorced her over that, he ain't got no room. He ain't got no room to talk about her.
He ain't gonna divorce her. He better not divorce her. Jay-Z, I don't give a damn what she did. I don't give a damn if Beyonce had a whole group of men. He better not divorce Beyonce.
Well, they have, I tell you what, it's tapes. People are stupid. Even R. Kelly said he was stupid when he was making those tapes.
Girl, you know I ain't never did nothing on no tape. I ain't never did. You know I don't even send niggas videos and tapes. They always say, send me a video, send me a tape.
Let me tell you something.
And I say, well, go look at X-rated movies because I'm not sending you shit. Bitch, you ain't gonna never have a video or a tape of me flying around. I'm very private. Bitch, I wish I would. You better come see this shit in person. Shit.
Let me tell you. My husband used to try and convince me to make a tape for our eyes. But see, I dated him 5 years before I married him, right? So I knew not to make no tape with this ninja because he has an evil streak. And he would have showed, I broke up with him, I'm saying, when I was with him. I saw the red flag with him. He kept saying, let's make a tape because everybody kept saying, she too good for you. You need to get your mess together. So he started getting angrier and angrier. I wasn't supporting it. I didn't say anything about him, but I'm saying other people on the outside looking in, that's when he started yelling, oh, baby, let's make a tape. Oh, it's awesome. I said, no. He said, you don't trust me? Hell no. Because I'm listening and I'm watching. And he kept asking. And then I fell in love with a guy that asked me the same thing. He said, well, I got a tape of my wife, and I would never show it, no matter what she do. So I tested him. And I said, oh, really? And he wanted to get me real bad. I said, hey, if you show me that tape, I'll get involved with you right on the spot. Do you know he went to dig that tape out of storage? So I don't trust. I do not trust. And that was my husband asking me to make a tape because things go sour. Because at first I was like, make a tape. He said, you ain't never made a tape. I said, no. I think that's private between two people. You know, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I never thought of all this wild stuff. But once I started getting approached about it, I was like, something ain't right about this.
You know what I said? I said making a tape ain't going to get you to heaven. Did you pray about that tape? Huh? Pray about it first. Okay.
Well,
what? WWJD, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus want me to make this tape? No, he would not. I'm not making that damn tape.
Well, Jesus, can I make it to heaven? Because even with the peer pressure and the sexiness that was around me, I've been asked for a threesome, and I did not do it. So, Jesus, can I make it to heaven? I did not make a tape, and I never had a threesome in my life.
Don't say that
can
to
I make
Jesus.
it to heaven?
Shit, well, you can say what you want, but I wasn't saying, girl, you done took it a different direction now. You done took it a whole different direction.
You started talking about, well, yeah.
Yeah, because I was telling you to say that to the man. I was telling you to say that to the man, girl.
Oh, what would Jesus do? They don't want to hear no
say
Jesus
that
when
to
they
the
trying to get
man.
that groove.
Your threesome, leave Jesus out of that. But say that to the man when you don't want him, when you don't want to send him no tape. That's what you say to the man, girl. Say that to him.
Well, Messy, you know, this is the Messy Sweet Spot, so people know it can get messy at any time, right?
Yeah.
All right, so either get the kids out the room, put some cotton in your ear, because we slip slide every now and then, so I apologize, but hey, it's the Messy Sweet Spot.
Oh no, don't apologize for it. I was just saying stuff to say to that man. That's all.
To say to that man, okay, I missed that cue. Mm-hmm. You done got me on confessions, girl.
It's all right.
But anyway, I don't know. These young ladies might want to get on here and come up here. I hate to hog it. I mean, when you mention Diddy, it's just so much. It's so much going on.
Well, every time I talk about Diddy, I hope you call in. I'm going to talk about him tonight if once I get this mac and cheese. I'm going to try to get me some mac and cheese from
it's break time.
From Chick-fil-A, because you know they got some good mac and cheese, and it be so damn cheesy.
I tried it.
Did you like it?
When you kept talking about it.
Did you like it?
I said, woo, make you slap your mama. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I get the large mac and cheese. It costs $8. It's so expensive, but it's worth it. Mm-hmm. Usually I get a big mac and cheese and I get a vanilla shake and I be done.
Yeah, it'll fill you up for sure. But you know,
girl,
God
I
bless
don't get it to fill me up. I get it because it's tasty. It's so damn tasty.
Yeah, I'm a big. I like to. I only like to eat when it do have a flavor or taste. I look for the taste. But you know.
Girl, I tried that. I tried that Velveeta in a cup. I threw that shit away. That shit was. I don't think I did it right. They said mac and cheese in a cup. Have you tried that Velveeta? I opened it up. I put the water to the rim. I put it in the microwave, and then the water just spilled everywhere because my microwave, it just gets too hot. Then I took some of it out, but the noodles were so hard. And then I said, F it. I just put that cheese on there, and girl, that shit tastes so nasty.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. Nah,
yeah.
I'm not fucking around with Velveeta in a cup.
That's a special. Yeah, that Velveeta is a sharp cheese, so it's not for the weak. You got to be strong on that.
I didn't like the noodles. You know, I love a soft noodle. That's why with the mac and cheese at Chick-fil-A, their noodles are so soft.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get it right though. You just got to make it a few times.
Nah, I'm done.
But I know that you like that mac and cheese.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that mac and cheese.
Well, you get your eat on.
My favorite combination. I don't know, in a couple of hours. My favorite combination is mac and cheese and candy M's. Girl, I love to push them together. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, ain't nothing like some sweet candy M's and some mac and cheese. Even the colors look pretty.
Woo, yeah, I like candy yams.
With some barbecue chicken, girl. Barbecue chicken.
Yeah.
And then maybe I do some collard greens on the side with some Jiffy cornbread.
Oh, yeah, collard greens.
Yes, and I got to wash it down. Wash it down with something good.
When you take the first bite, do you do like me and stomp on the floor?
Sometimes.
They be like, stop that mess. I'll be like, ooh, this is so good. And I do it in public, too. They be like, what's wrong with her? But I just like just what you doing right there. I like making people laugh. They be like, girl, you're crazy. I said, ooh, you just got to show your feelings sometimes.
Yeah, you sure do. Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully when I come back, you can come back and call. I really appreciate you calling in. I love to hear your commentary.
All right, darling, I will.
All right.
Take care.
You too. I don't know if it's going to let me click. I'm trying to click on another caller, but I have a feeling. So 301, I'm so sorry I wasn't able to get to you and the other caller, so I apologize. The phone line would not allow me to. What time do you guys think I should come back? I'm going to come back. I was thinking, what is it, 9 o'clock? I'll probably come back around 11 or 12, one or the other, to talk about more of this Diddy, all right? Well, I love you guys, and I see y'all tonight around 11 or 12, all right? DJ, where you at?